It's kind of hot, huh? It was pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with the heat, but at the same time, I don't make sacrifices. Oh, man. All right. Well, we know our friend who is stuck at the clouds will eventually come back down. Otherwise, let us start up, shall we? We left off, which is perfect because with the weapon not being here, a lot of things can go. We left off with the lot of you. One of you being another of you because you are of you, as we are all together. And with that, now only 2 of you are currently. Well, I guess other is there too. So 3 of you are now actively in this room, facing yourselves. And as you are doing so, Jebediah, mute your mic, please.
Okay.
We can hear the dog. Sorry. Is Seg and Shio. You stare at yourselves and web of the future for the issues in which you may be facing or already have. It's still a little convoluted, but you get the picture pretty clearly. And then Web snaps back out. Hey guys. Hey, oh yeah, the other me. That guy. He's the 4, guys. He's the 4. It's us.
Yeah,
We're the bad guys.
me, the guy that's even bigger.
Voila, we are brought here. They go, we'll say, Shio. Other Shio. He begins.
Big Shio?
Big Shio goes, so, if we're waiting here, what exactly is it that we are waiting to come up with? Other than the fact that we ask these smaller versions of what look to be ourselves, merely that of a fraction of what I am. My chin is much sharper than his, right? Right? He looks like he's a bit... Should be alright. I think so. I don't mean to offend you. You'll get here one day.
Shio pulls the mirror of maybe out. Am I fat?
Refuses to answer.
You 100. You could lose a little. The mirror's feeling heavy in your hand as you look at yourself. You don't
Just
see
says
the
maybe.
weight. You don't see the weight, but you feel the weight in the mirror.
Oh no.
Maybe.
What exercise plan is better than constantly running from 3 fights a day?
Well, running from them is not exactly much exercise when you all fly or teleport.
Possibly more.
I don't like this answer.
Yeah. Unfortunate so. See, what I did is I got watermelon to go with my IPA. Does that count?
Maybe stop scrying with the maybe and you'll know.
That mirror is so helpful.
No, I'm not doing that.
You are all giving yourselves great options on how to become the best at defeating yourselves. Now they ask only once and once more. Do you all have anything to offer? Big Shio says. Web's like, yeah, guys, like, it's been fun and all, but I feel like there's something else coming along. That's a crowd. But we don't mind getting along if you all need the space. This is our conference room, after all. He looks at Seg, little Seg, and then back at the Iz's. And then you see something along his wrist, almost kind of, it's wet. If you had to wrap something like a handkerchief or a blindfold around your wrist, what kind of styling would it have?
Probably like beads and shells.
Okay. You see like these
Shaman type
clinkrings of such, and it looks as if it just got netted, fresh caught out of the sea, and you see, well, all of you guys would know, technically, the blindfold. Still intact, still a big part. And now, what they do is they wipe their brow with that wrist and that hand, and as the blindfold passes their eyes, I need an insight check from Shio since you're across the way. You just miss it, but there was a flicker. They see something, or they were searching for something before they let you answer. So, which one of you have an answer for the big people?
Should we be telling them how to kill us, guys? I don't know. I feel like that's
No.
kind of
If that's the case, then we should kill them.
Well, we can't kill them yet. Iz showed us that.
And they can't kill us without you telling them.
Exactly.
So stalemate is better than losing.
He's got the idea.
A stalemate. Then Seg barks. What? A stalemate? There's not even enough out there to mate already. Why would we want a stale one?
Parlay.
Utter. Big Seg doesn't like it. Little Seg, would Big Seg parlay with themselves? You're mute. Oh, there you go.
Well, the issue is that this kind of is a parlay. Like, we're already doing a parlay.
So, would he do a parlay again if it's brought up that way? Or is it more of a, you pass it as an understanding that this is our chance to walk away once and then see what happens again?
Have you guys considered not murdering yourselves?
They Big Seg look at each other. Look at you guys. Look at each other. You guys all think at the same time. Well, no. We kind of figured we just kill ourselves. Huh.
Yeah, because, like, either you erase every accomplishment you ever made, or you lose. It doesn't seem like a very fun outcome.
Ooh. Remember? Shio starts talking across the table. Do you remember that time when we created, and you Big Iz and Big Shio are just having this, oh yeah. Is, as you look across the room, go ahead and give me an insight check to see if you can pick up on this wavelength.
Am I here?
The other, you know, the is.
Don't
thought
let
evil
them
is going through
remember.
the portal.
Did I? So we portaled in? Did I?
No, you're there. You're the remember. Is there? The Iz has been talking to Iz and finding Iz's notes of instructions.
Oh, okay.
I mean, evil is that. I thought he ran away.
Yeah, I thought I gave
Oh,
it
he
out.
did
Yeah.
run away. That's right. Never mind. His token's here still. You were hiding. Never mind. Boop. Just kidding. He's not
I
there.
was like, I'm pretty sure.
He's like, hey, I snuck
I
back
found
in.
out he wasn't the most evil is, and he cried.
Big Iz looks at little Shio and, well, I think perhaps we could probably go back and get it. I'd imagine that these little ones probably are trying to defend it from the Phyrexians. We could just trip both of them and take it for ourselves. Big Shio goes, I don't mind that. I think we could.
But should you? I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds bad.
Yeah, what if, like, we go out and we get powerful enough to defeat you guys, like we were going to do anyway, and then instead of defeating you guys, we just work together to defeat the thing that you guys are running from?
Who said we were running from anything? Shio looked quizzically.
Oh, well, I don't know. You're Shio. I just assumed you're always running from something.
You hear
Old
Big
words from the
Seg
exhausted
Big
bird.
Seg and Big Wep. Stab. Oh, sorry. Professional conversation at the table. Right. We're not running. We were leading you all. You're welcome, says Seg.
Oh. So then, yeah, what's the harm in just not killing each other? I feel like we'll have a better chance of finding something interesting to do if we all go looking for it.
Like the way he thinks. We do. We'll tell you what. We'll go out there and look for that thing that we might want to run from. And then we'll get all of you and go not run from it.
That sounds good to me. Geo, Master Tactician?
Yeah, I love not running from stuff.
Do
So
you
Until I
approve
run
this
from it.
arrangement?
the proposition is you guys go off to do something, and then when you come back, we all head off into the unknown together.
No. Come on.
You guys are going in my bag.
Big Web goes, you all just don't get it. No, I apologize, but I think you misunderstand. We don't run from anything. We capture them, and we make them do our things. He looks at the little version of him and goes, why are you so bare? Where are yours? And he holds up his wrist that's fully dangling with all of the nice accessories in which you've put upon the blindfold, in which your blindfold is bare.
They're home.
This is what brings them here. Their echoes, their calls, as he shakes it. You see like 12 of them just fill the room, plummet, and then instantly vanish at the snap of his fingers. He goes, our power isn't us. Are you kidding? I still can't hurt either of these with a punch, but I can take all of them down with my pets.
We haven't gotten that far yet.
Allow me to speed you up. Allow me to see yours. He puts his hand out, which is like 10 times the size of what yours would be, so your little handkerchief looks small. But
I don't think that's my size.
Allow me yours.
I don't think it's your size.
You risk going the hard route.
You can have it.
He takes it. You see it get bigger, and then he takes off some of his arrangements and he puts them on. He goes, I think these three will starch and serve you well. Kilmari has missed you. And he gives it back to you and it shrinks back to size. And he goes, like this. He shows his wrist and how it's fashioned. And basically intends for you to wear the same, and or at least because that's the most ease in his mind. But you may do what you wish. It has Kilmari, your Orion Absorber, and one of your choosing.
Where?
You can let me know when you decide who that is beyond those two.
The worm.
And I don't know if you ever had a name for, what did you say?
The worm.
Oh, the worm. Got it. Do you have names for the worm and the absorber at all? Because I don't know. Kilmari is the only one I think we need. You can work on those. Anyways, Web gets a gift. Seg, Shio, you feel as if something is opening, some kind of echoing of, hey, you guys, but not my voice. Could you reiterate that?
Hey, you guys, for
Hmm?
what is happening?
You
Hey,
guys here are
you
confused
guys.
is making a questionable, why am I calling people in the first place comment, and then poof, along your train track straight back to the team, you get interrupted. You run into an individual that looks a little worn and needs a little oil in their joints to keep going further. A Warforge blocks your way like a Snorlax without the flute, but you've always got a trick up your sleeve. How do you greet this Warforged with the brim hat and staring at you almost soullessly until interacted?
I look him up and down. Are you stuck between the layers of reality? Do you need a ride?
The Warforged slowly turns around. He simply tips his hat.
So, yes, I think that's an affirmative. I will open my book. Yeah, 50% it's yes. So, where are you off to, Mr. Hatman?
Wherever the next bounty takes me.
Okay. Do you want to kill gods?
Well, that'd be a new target, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What kind of gods?
I open my book. The evil me says it's me. So I'm confused because I'm not there. So maybe me?
He pulls up the revolver and points it at his head. So I just have to kill you then, right?
I don't know. I kind of think we've tried that before. But let's go ask and maybe?
Sounds fair enough.
Alright, hop in the circle.
He hops in the circle. His body just clumps.
You guys plump right as the big say, see ya, sayonara. Whoops, I just deleted them on accident. Took out the wrong people. Wipe out. That's how you do it, guys. See, gosh, I'm such a nice DM.
Deleted from existence.
Why does
Hey
Webs
guys,
like...
I found a friendly person in the
I locked up.
multiverse.
Before I got
Friendly
deleted. Zoop, zoop. You see, as they leave, two arrive. One is not immediately known or recognized. The other, your dear friend, who you thought just departed and has yet so swiftly returned. Kane, you see a horned, evil, chaotic being that looks like they have no fucks in the world left to give and have given still some out. You see a Aarakocra that has this weird kind of hunger about them. They don't have an aura, but if they did, it would be very, very bleak and most would feel unwelcome. And then you see Mr. Sunshine on the north end of your table. They look like they would have a salad with you. Summer salad with maybe some fruits. But after that, they probably have the ability to wish it to be something much more grotesque. Maybe by accident, but perhaps by purpose. And then the small dragon has already confessed that he may be the most wanted bounty across the existence of anything you don't comprehend at this time. But is a bounty nonetheless. How do you all greet?
Shio, what did you do?
What did I do? Where did you run off to leave us with evil is?
Oh, I'm sorry. I got abandoned when we left there and sent across the multiverse, and you guys didn't even notice.
Well, he was a little weird, but he was pretty good at masquerading as you.
I know. I left him notes. He's really good
What
at
is this
that.
multiverse you speak of? What the hell is going on?
Oh,
Why am I here?
Oh,
Because I
Iz, you didn't
kidnapped
read him
you?
the contract yet?
Oh,
Shio,
no, I
Shio.
thought he was
Contract.
lost.
And in our defense, he fooled Big Us.
That's
Well, he
fair.
is me.
I mean,
But
to
you
be
made
fair,
him
the big us.
cry. I don't think Evil Is has ever cried. What did you say to him?
We called him Green.
Well, he's definitely not
That's
green, but that
wicked.
wouldn't do it.
The evil is the
Kane
wait
just,
a minute.
Kane just puts his hand. Kane just puts his hand on his revolver with a weary look on his face.
Oh, thank God, another gun lover. Sega's just gonna start pulling out all of his guns.
You just see a hammer space of random weaponry appearing before you. Like, here, check this out. You can't have it, give it back, but check it out. You know?
Yeah, I got all kinds.
Wanna
You use mainly
touch it?
projectile weapons or use energy weapons too?
Neither. I used magic.
Yeah, man, I've always wanted a magic gun. No, mine just does like evil fuck you energy. I don't know.
So,
I can
I
show
feel
you.
like you know about cards.
I do know about cards, actually. He pulls out this deck of cards.
Get them away from me!
Oh yeah, weapon through a traumatic period recently about cards.
He pulls out his revolver. I can show you something interesting with my revolver. My revolver isn't a normal one. It is arcane, created by my late wife. He flashes a sigil on the handle as it glows.
Ooh, what kind of
Ooh.
magic does it use?
It uses any magic I infuse within a cylinder on this gun.
So you could put like mending in a bullet and then shoot something and it would heal it? Or like mend it?
Exactly. So,
Oh, that's-
like this, for example, he whispers to the gun, and the barrel glows a reddish color as he fires out a firebolt.
That's rad.
I'm gonna point to my hand. I do have a gun, and it's just a finger gun, right? Right?
As you do that, a weird kind of projection of Anivia appears behind you and goes, hoot, hoot, and does finger guns behind you. Because if you guys recall, that was his pose. And then he vanishes.
Hey, you owe me something! Ah, damn, he ran away again.
Kane simply chuckles a little, and he goes, "Well, I can do that too." And he just holds up his fingers like a gun. And he fires off another firebolt from him.
You're all part of a club. It's so cute.
Wow, you're dangerous. But in a good way. More like to the enemies.
Mm.
Thanks to shoot us.
You guys seem to have what this multiverse thing. I guess in my world where I come from, I'm what's called a spell slinger.
Oh,
Rather
Is
than
that
bullets,
like-
I use spells.
Oh.
he'd work out great at Strixhaven, is.
Yeah, he would. I'm afraid he'd shoot the or not students or teachers though. But yeah. Maybe I can make him security or something.
I feel like he's a bounty person. Is you got to give him like specific jobs?
Oh, so he wouldn't
I
be like
simply-
staff. I would just put
Mm.
money on people's heads.
Yeah, like a contractor.
I don't entirely kill innocents.
Well, if I put
kill
money on him.
my way into the black market.
Oh, so I don't have to pay you? That works out.
Oh yeah, we got
As
all
long-
sorts of black market hookups. We can hook you up.
He simply just chuckles to himself.
There aren't very many innocent people at Strixhaven.
Not when we got a
Innocent
wing of
people in
liches.
the world in general.
What was that? Sorry.
He said there aren't very many innocent people in the world in general.
Very true. Bam! There's
Ain't
the
that the
Anivia
truth?
pyramids. Got you covered.
Finger guns.
Oh, if you ever come across any books titled War Crimes, I'm gonna have to ask you not to read them.
Very important.
We
I am
have
a
couple.
walking war crime.
Oh, do you have
Oh,
your
you'll
own
fit
set then?
right in.
See, but the other thing is I don't kill for coin. I kill because there's nothing left to save. Not for me, at least.
Oh,
I like
so
this guy.
Is it like random then?
I kill
He's
whoever.
like, I have a list that I don't want to have to give anyone. Whoop, well, look at that.
I kill simply to become closer to answers that I want.
Oh, what are the
I do
questions?
that all the time.
My question is to find the one that killed my wife and son.
Can we do that, Shio? You have the mirror.
I feel like we could, and like we've got the power to do it.
I'm sure I could ask my secretary. She knows everything.
Yeah, worst case, we pop off a
Secretary? What
wish.
is a secretary?
What? You see a secretary bird appear with bifocal glasses, and they have a book in front of them, and it's massive. They're just like,
Kane simply jumps and just points his revolver right at her head.
immediately just flashes their wing across, and you see like a illusionary slicing your gun in half, literally, and then it like and makes like a little spout, and then it goes right back together, and it just kind of demonstrates their power. And then they kind of point at Seg, and you see Seg's eye kind of do this weird like alive animated like updated
What the
Seg.
hell?
Meanwhile, the secretary starts looking in the book. And
Uh-huh.
they show is
He
a
just
single
watches in
page
confusion as he rubs his gun against his temple.
It's
is
gonna
let's go secret.
go no, not the secrets.
Yeah, just him, I guess. Yeah. No, wait, Shio, you have a telepathic link with him now?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll be back, guys.
Or Kane simply looks there fucking confused. The hell did I just see?
I wouldn't worry about it too much. That kind of shit happens all the time around here.
They're communing with the voices.
They're commuting with the what? I commute with voices too. Sometimes I hear my son laugh when I fire this pistol.
See, you understand? The voices.
There does seem to be voices, I suppose. He simply scratches the revolver against his temple. So, what now?
Well,
I
we
really
more or
can't
less-
remember. Yeah,
Yeah,
like I can't remember what he missed. I don't feel like he didn't really miss much.
I'm sure I'll catch up.
We're in space now.
I see that. Which is a good thing that I'm playing a Warforged, just in case I wind up in space randomly.
Apparently, people can breathe in space.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't need to breathe anyways.
It might mutate you though.
He has a few spells that wind up mutating himself.
Is tested on like hamsters again, and they like became big.
Yeah, they got like super intelligent and shit. Then we had this monk buddy who we gave like ungodly multiversal power to, and then he promptly fucked off and decided that he didn't like this anymore. I
Yeah,
think we're
too powerful.
yeah, I think we're trying
You
to up our
sure are an
crew.
interesting bunch.
Yeah, you can say that again.
All right, so they're going to put some sticks and draw little happy faces and squiggly marks on them and shove them into a pickle jar and shake it really hard. And whoever's face turns into a frown first is killed instantaneously. Good luck. Otherwise,
Awesome.
what you are all doing, meanwhile, while the book is being very heavily looked over like a challenge play in any other sport with an very tough referee. Good Sir Kane, you look over and you see that this is a real bird, a really beautiful, robust, not a peacock, but a bird of a secretariat. And you've never seen one, but this is one, and it is also a secretary. It is impressive all the same. Seg probably at this point already would have bragged that it did his eye surgery, which came out impeccably. And Web, and my point exactly. And Web would be, on the drive of just don't fuck with the secretary. So, bam! And then she closes the book. And then she snaps her fingers, bows away, and leaves a single feather behind.
Yeah, she's
Kane
really
simply stands there
scary.
confused.
I really thought she was just like a secretary at some point, but then, like, the more I know of her, the more I realize she's some sort of eldritch thing.
She is a nightmare.
Yeah.
She likes.
I
to
still
eat
love her, though.
eyes.
She's really nice.
She was
She
my
did.
therapist
Oh,
for
yeah.
a short period before she kept telling everyone things.
So I do have to ask, how long ago did your wife die?
What year is it?
I don't
Oh
know.
man. Oh man. In space there is no year. Oh man.
Yeah.
Good luck, guys.
Uh,
It's on you.
Or technically
I
before
think-
everything.
I don't know. Last thing I remember was 7 years ago.
Stardate 103.
I mean, do you carry around a bit of her with you? I just want to check something.
He
Actually,
reaches into his duster pocket and he pulls out a picture of a woman and a child. This is the only thing I have of her besides this revolver.
This is important. Give me one quick moment to pull that for you. Sorry, I didn't import the picture. Okay, I need you to roll me a history check, please.
Damn.
Nice.
This is them. And he presents it, open and all, to each of you. You get a good look and you realize that something's not right here. This man is a machine. Or a thing. Otherwise, Shio, you see, upon such, something interesting. The energy between both of their stares are not soulless, but not marked. Little do you quite understand the full powers that you were slowly building, like doing weights. But gods can recognize existing and non-existing beings. These exist, but they do not have a moniker. There is no end date. There is no expiration. And this individual Cain, only mentioned their one.
What about the little boy? I didn't know robots.
That's Jorn, my son. He was 7 when he passed.
I did not know robots could, or Warforged could reproduce.
I was not always like this. I became this.
Like through injury?
A spell that was meant to take my life, and the pistol my wife made me had saved my life that day. But it rebuilt me.
I see. And you said they died?
I came back one day from doing an errand run for an alchemist locally, and came back to a scorched house and nothing but ash.
I'd like to
The only
step
things
back.
left. The only things
So,
left were this toy gun and a melted chain with her ring on it.
So like it's contagious.
You back up without a hazmat.
Yeah.
You're like
So like it's contagious.
Fucking
Or...
I don't know
So,
if your wife and son are necessarily dead. I don't exactly get an end date for their existence.
Kane's expression darkens. What are you talking about?
I'm the god of, or well, I will be a god soon, a full-blown one, and their story doesn't seem to have an end. Just from seeing them, like, I feel as though their potential hasn't stopped.
The best way you could put it is that they have yet to expire.
Yeah, it's
so
like,
they cannot be dead.
yeah, they
So
just
they're
haven't
still alive somewhere.
Possibly they could be trapped somewhere with magic, or I don't know.
Then I need to find them.
and I have a name.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. The plot thickens. Web and Seg, in your heads, who do you think it is?
And who is this name?
Well, I kind of need help.
I
Would
want
you
Weapon
help?
Seg to yell out a name, and if whether or not it's correct, I just want them to both yell out a name on who they think it is.
I know what they're gonna say.
Lorraine.
Lorraine gets yelled out. What do you say? Damn, I should have chose her. That would have been a good one. That would have been some messed up story. She's savage.
Did you say the Dean of Order?
19 years
just
old
like
and
said,
she's
yeah.
murdered. Maybe that's why she was sealed away.
So, what would you have said, Web?
Lorraine.
Oh, the same thing? Okay. Go ahead, Iz. You look at both of them shocked.
What? What? Not everything is people you know. Well, I guess you know this guy. But no. Okay, so you have to promise to help break the cycle that we're trapped in, and then we'll help you find the dude. Deal?
Deal.
Okay, I just need you to sign this contract.
I don't do contracts.
Oh, word of honor, soul bow. I don't know what you do.
You can do a handshake.
Oh, nice. See this? Yeah, this is what real men do.
Do you want your handshake glove? I know you're.
I raise my hand above my head, and it barely reaches your waistline.
Kane reaches down with his robotic hand. Shakes his hand.
I will try to shake his hand and fail.
With any general contact, without any chances of saving Kane, you feel a spark of true genius. The kind of genius that has to be put down at some point. But at this point, you're more curious than not.
Interesting.
Yeah, so the one you're looking for is Tempos Jr.
Kane simply stiffened.
Not even true. It's not even Junior.
Is it not Junior?
No, he has a first name that's not the same.
This is
His name is Wolford.
No,
Well,
there
that
is
makes sense that
Tempos,
he would suck.
and
at
he
this.
had a kid, and it's Tempos Jr.
Tempos is his last name is.
That's his name.
No.
You realize that you do not know Dimpos' first name all this time. He was just a student in class.
Is on our registry that it lists just our last names. Like if you looked at my class registration, it says Din, not Shio.
Throws his hands up in the air. See, they're all so needy. Anyway, we'll definitely help try to get your wife back. I saw your eyes. Something's up with that. But
Yeah, I don't think the son is his story's over either.
so they may still be alive, and if it's been less than 200 years, we can bring him back, kind of.
Oh well, even in then, I just have to ritualistically use wish.
I just realized, are we using coin weight?
Not
No.
No,
We don't have no money.
Oh, because
they
somehow
don't
my
ever carry
character's
funds.
sometimes my character is at
I see that.
3,108 pounds of 100.
Yeah.
I was really confused for a minute. I'm sorry.
If you ever like get something in the campaign that like you can't carry, Shio has a place you can put it that we have access to at all times.
But he just has like 200,000 worth of gold. That's why I had to ask if we were doing coin weight.
Oh goodness,
God.
no, I think Shio has around that amount too.
Yeah,
No,
it's
we're not. I
It's
just haven't turned it
5,000
off.
platinum and 150,000 gold.
Yeah, I haven't turned
Maybe
it off.
that's what
but
you're
I'll
the
put it
guy
later.
of. You're the guy that banks because you're the only bank I do trust.
I only have that
Yeah.
much because I had ChatGPT calculate how much he would make over a period of contracts with his age and everything like that. So
When was the last time we had money?
I mean, when you found that big room with money.
We have like 350,000 gold amongst the whole party.
Can I do an
know,
insight to see if his fucking gun talks?
Sure.
no, his gun doesn't talk.
But he's doing an insight anyways.
Can I do an insight
Web
anyway?
stares at
Yeah.
it like a
Okay.
dumbass, just because he needs to.
Okay.
If I fail it, I'm convinced it does.
Mm-hmm.
Please get a 1.
Wow.
You look at it and you hear something. Now, Web, I will be honest, you do hear something. You hear very subtle words.
This guy reminds me of someone,
But
and his
this is
gun
what
is
you hear.
talking.
This is what you hear. This isn't a bounty worth my time. But if I saw one, I'd strike. And then you hear something go off, almost as if it's being used actively somewhere else. Meanwhile, you snap back into place and you realize it's not the gun in front of you, nor any of the people around you. You tapped in somewhere else. Chaos does that to you. You are not the only... Web, Seg, private.
Bye-bye.
No, but he does have a very bad case of PTSD. So.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if he's a very good therapist. Maybe she is.
Well, I mean,
is...
when you believe your child and wife were burned violently by a fireball from a bounty hunter, yeah, that kind of does that to you.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So he constantly thinks he hears his child's laughter every time he shoots the revolver.
I can see him with a machine gun just smiling.
It's just child laughter the whole time in his ear.
It's like,
you ever see the, what is it, the Pyro short from Team Fortress 2?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
I saw a skit online where it was like these people, they turned on child safe mode for like an online RPG, and it just turns like all of the gore and the blood into confetti and stuff. The kids are just having a blast. And then it cuts to the NPC's vision of all of it, and it's just a massacre.
Oh, you guys need to read the gunslinger stuff.
With the
new
class?
shit. Yeah, the class stuff. Oh my god, this thing is crazy. Like, especially the high roller. The high roller subclass is absolutely insane.
Nice.
So his level 14 perk is called Double or Nothing. If I was a high roller, I'm a spell slinger, so he has a whole separate set of things, but he's still powerful as hell. But his level 14, the level 14 for the high roller is when you score a critical hit using a ranged weapon, you can gamble for a higher result. Roll a d20. If the roll is a 10 or higher, roll all of the attack's damage dice 4 times and add them together.
Damn.
So instead of a 2 times damage crit, you do a 4 times damage crit.
That guy, he's dead now.
Yeah. For mine, I get the finger guns cantrip, which is a new thing that released with this.
Finger guns. That should have always been a thing.
I know, and I'm glad they made it a thing. And then his level 6 is Spell Shot. When you take the attack action on your turn, you can replace one of the attacks with a casting of one of your wizard cantrips that has the casting time of an action. And then this is where he does get kind of crazy, is the level 10, which is called Counter Mage. And he just straight up has an anti-magic shot, which goes with the gut shot that the regular gunslinger has. So if you get a crit hit, I believe it is, with the gut shot, it lodges the bullet inside the person.
Oof, I don't want to be on the receiving end of that.
And then you have Counter Mage from the Spellslinger, which makes it where when you score a critical hit and the target is affected by your gut shot feature, it also impedes the target's ability to cast spells. While the projectile is lodged in the target, it can't cast spells or take the magic action. Additionally, the target has disadvantage on Constitution saving throws it makes to maintain concentration. So you just perform magic, I lodge a bullet in you, and I say no. And then the Abjuration Breaker, which is another part of this, is also kind of broken. Oh, they're rolling a D100 for some... Oh my god, what the fuck?
Oh boy, they're all gonna die.
Whenever you make a ranged attack roll, you temporarily disrupt protective magic affecting the target. For the duration of the attack, the effect of the spells targeting the creature, such as mage armor, as well as the properties and powers of magic items worn or carried by the creature, are suppressed and don't function.
Dang.
They
Gonna
made
need
the
that on.
gunslinger. They made the gunslinger fucking insane.
That's awesome, though. Yeah, I know the last time it wasn't too great.
I mean,
Glad
the
they-
gunslinger wasn't that bad, but it was a subclass of the fighter, so it was just like you were kind of limited on what you could have.
Yeah.
Now it's a whole class on its own. Like the gunslinger is also insane in the fact that, like, at my level currently at level 20, I can score a crit hit on rolls of 17 to 20 on a d20 rather than a nat 20.
Nice.
Yeah, so it gets crazy. Then you have your risk die, which was part of the original one from Critical Role. Yeah, he also has evasion, which was, I think, a rogue thing before the new rules, where you can simply just take no damage on a dexterity saving throw, or half damage if you fail.
Is that like at one time, or is that a permanent?
That's a permanent thing.
That's really powerful. That's like the old.
Yeah, so at level 7, when you're
evasion.
subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed on the throw, or half damage if you fail.
Yeah, that's like
So-
evasion.
It is
Yeah.
evasion. It literally
Yeah.
gave the gunslinger evasion that the rogue used to have that doesn't have it anymore, I don't believe.
Yeah.
All right. So, meanwhile, the three of you all realize that you've got options. Now, you want to break this cycle. Have you discussed with our dear friend how to do that?
Oh no, it doesn't actually know the discussion that happened just a minute ago.
Essentially, to break the cycle, we need to change our futures. Like, we got a glimpse of what we'll become, and that thing is going to come and try to kill us. And either
Oh,
we
what's the
kill
thing?
ourselves in the end. Oh, it's us. We're the forest.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
When did this happen?
Well, you were replaced with evil is.
Ooh,
Wait,
Stag, Web,
on a
both of you
second.
guys give me insight checks.
Are you saying I have to fight
Lucky.
me?
The goal is to avoid fighting ourselves in the end. If we can change ourselves in the now enough, we might be able to shift our future selves.
And
into
in
something-
immediate safety, because it has not visually yet been confirmed, Kane has not been seen at the table yet. So if they appear later as a big Kane, then you got an issue. But at this time, every new recruit is you guys building that risk army.
Yo,
Oh.
inadvertently create the 5.
Welcome forward.
But that's all it takes.
Cycle
I'm just saying, you guys have just, we injection at a very unique moment, so we could
So-
see where it goes.
Context for you about us. We are all fairly powerful, potentially, creatures. And eventually we will do everything and be bored by everything. And that future version of us will disappear off into unknown regions for a while, and then they're gonna come back with an army to try to die in the end. But they can't die anymore, so they have to kill us in order to die. And either
I'm
we kill them,
sorry,
or they
but
kill
that
us.
is the. No, I'm sorry, but that is the price of peace.
They're not bringing peace, they're bringing war.
We are bringing peace.
By killing us?
By not killing us.
Well, yeah, I don't want to kill me. I like me.
Yeah, we want to break the
That's-
cycle. We don't want to have to kill ourselves in the end. Because then we know how we end.
Mission achieved.
And I don't want that end for myself.
I And I can't become the evil
King just
one.
stands there rubbing his.
Everybody
now a
roll a
problem?
D100.
It
Everyone
is now a
roll
problem for
a
another day.
D100. D1.
Nah. Logic wins.
Nope. If you guys have enough to push logic across so far, Kane is not a believer. Kane is like, this is not how peace works.
I rolled
But then is
What
like,
are
I'm a
they
huge
doing?
believer. So there's a perfect balance right here. Everyone else kind of showed their hand. Shio was a little doubtful, well, a lot of doubtful. He was a lot closer to not to more doubtful. Seg is more, he's more like if Iz says, I says, because Iz is always right. And Wep is with like a nah, I'm gonna be like the middleman because someone has to be like, kind of doubtful, right? Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy. The filler. And voila. With the 99 and a 1, there's an equilibrium. There's a balance. You realize something.
King's just like, no.
You have enough weight to balance the system. Now, where do you put it in the system?
On the counterpoint?
Which
I
would
don't
be loot, if that was the case. That means you would have
Oh.
enough strength to release loot. But then you would then be an immediate beacon.
Whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
Oh,
I was
yeah, we
looking at
just
the
gotta
information.
rescue the creator god and defeat me.
Oh, we did
Yeah.
learn is that if we wake up Loot and set them free, they're going to dream the end. Just so you know.
Slap them
put them in a
hard
box.
and say no?
Put them
It
in a
doesn't
box.
think. It doesn't really think or interact with us. It just does.
In
It's gonna-
defense, I have survived 4 endings before. What's one more?
Oh, yeah,
It's
I've-
instant idea because if history has repeated itself. Shio said that it doesn't think and it doesn't interact. Who said it couldn't?
Oh,
Put it in a
right.
box and
Who
postpone
decided
it, like
that?
always.
That's just my understanding of Loot.
Shio, have
Right.
you ever slapped a creator god?
I can confidently say I have no memories of that. I might not have.
Which means you haven't done it yet. Which means we gotta do it. I'm pretty sure we can have
Also-
Web punch him.
What if we team up with Big Us and beat Loot's End instead of each other?
How do you beat him? Does he even do
Not-
anything?
not-
I don't know.
Not Loot. Loot, the god of creation or whatever, will dream an even worse end than us killing ourselves, which was like the main reason we're stuck in the time loop. But what if we just team up with Big Us and release Loot and just deal with Loot's big apocalypse?
I also feel like you guys are forgetting a very important part on how this loop happened. This loop happened because you guys realized that loot was creating stronger and stronger things that were threatening your guys' worlds. Though the other worlds were more advanced than you guys had the numbers, the advanced, the clear standards. You had the organization because they were just born. They were like a new sporling popped over after 8 generations. They take time, but they're very powerful in the end. And that is what you all saw. Your 4 planets of past parallels realized this one thing, that would create something unbeatable in the end. And power is what not scared you, but what worried you, because what becomes unbeatable always goes backward. It's so strong that there's nothing to go forward for. So it could only go in one other direction. By the time it meets you all, it's a sad fate. Here's the irony of it all. I guess I've never made it very clear, but none of you guys are around to see the end of the fate. None of you guys are ever there when it happens, and you know this. The war crimes explain this. You exhaust every and all skills to stop it, but if you don't, you aren't there in the first place. It happens. And Iz plucked you all, which we made very clear with Web and then later Seg's help, to orchestrate a perfect team to get it done. The tools of the trades are no longer that rule. You've lost all of those instincts. You are now at origin point, creating everything from scratch. You created the prison of loot to stall enough time to figure out how to beat what you could not beat. But it's not because you couldn't do it, it's because loot has an ability no one else does. That is your new goal. How do you defeat
Can we
something
share
when it's
notes?
awake? Yeah, absolutely. Go crazy.
I don't-
With that, not with us, with Big Us.
You can. I
Where
will
did
make
they
another
get
portal. I
so
will make
far?
another portal for that. Oh, you know what? I'll do that too. I'll make a timeline. I'll make a channel for that, and I'll start posting their history and what they do beyond you guys. And then you'll be like, oh, I promise it all makes sense. They basically
Yeah,
are in
like we can
parallel
build
with what
off them, baby.
Okay, yeah. I'll do a time splitter too, and you guys call out which ones you choose as a branch, and that will be your scaffolding. But let us continue. Do you guys immediately go in the direction of where? Back to the ship in the battlefields? Looking for people in, using it. Go ahead, Shio.
Did we accomplish the goal? Because we initially came to this planet to set up a node for a net defense against the 4 in the end.
And then you found
Dude, I'm
yourselves.
scared to go to the other planet now.
Yeah, you can set up your defense now if you wish to, because they're gone. But they said this is your meeting point, as they stated as they left. Like, they probably won't be coming back here.
Hey,
They absolutely know of it.
hey, Wept. I got a question. It's really important.
Yes.
Did you punch yourself?
I tried. I kicked in my hand when it went to grab me the first time. But then the second time, it was going to crush me, and I just gave it my handkerchief thing.
Wow. So older you was a real dick then, huh?
It was like me, but bigger.
Hmm. Did he have a menagerie?
I think so, because it made mine better.
Oh. So it was you then. Dang it. I was really hoping they'd be like fake us's.
Well, you weren't you.
Well, there was
Oh,
the little him wasn't him, but the big him was him.
is that what other me was all upset about?
Yeah, you weren't you. You were bad you.
Yeah, you
You
were
keep
evil.
saying in there, I'm not even the evil one anymore. Open my book.
I thought you were. You sounded normal.
He says, I'm not even the most evil version of Is anymore. I don't know who I am anymore.
What definition of evil are you using? Because I feel like what the 4 would say aren't the most evil anymore is the ones most defiant of the cycle.
Yeah, we're actually going to apologize to him. I feel really bad. I mean, that was this whole thing. Being the most evil version of me.
I think you should apologize.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's all Shio's
Yeah.
fault.
It could not have been my fault just because I called him green.
That wasn't where I was going with it, but I like what you're cooking.
All right.
Oh, yeah, let's go back to the ship if we're done here.
Yeah,
We got
and
other planets to go to.
we have to go to the other planets, and then after the planets, I need to make a stop at Strixhaven. I have to talk to Anivia.
All right.
They have
You
something.
got it.
Oh, I could actually use my Echo Boon trait to send an illusion of myself there.
You could. Obi-Wan, we need your help. You are our only hope.
Because
Ooh.
you can pass through the image if you believe it and then appear with us. So I can actually get the item from him and it will still be in my hand.
Sure.
Because I believe.
I believe I can fly. Is where you're going to catch Anivia in the middle of her scene. Lots of clicking, not seeing anything. Shio, are you casting?
So, okay, this is our spaceship. We're
Oh wait,
in
I gotta drop this
the...
token. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta
Hold my hand.
Yeah, I was gonna let him
But
know
you have-
that. Oh, go ahead.
Push him outside. See what happens to him. Let's see if he mutates.
No, let's not do that yet. I was just about to warn you, don't go outside. It's a wild magic area, and if you go outside, it's going to give you superpowers.
No,
So
that
don't
only
do
works
it.
on lower intelligence creatures.
I don't know. I feel amazing.
That's because you did stuff out there.
Well, I know.
For
It gave
science, push him outside.
everything outside got better. everything. I put a hamster outside, and now they're like huge.
Just so you know, outside is infinite everything. It is like a lifeless void, but anything you make out there has chance to mutate.
Oh, it definitely does. To its best form, it looks like. So, when you're ready to gain superpowers, go outside.
Have you ever smoked really good weed and then sit down on the couch and then thought about how you're sitting on the couch? That's like what's outside.
But other than that, they call it the Botafields, and yeah.
Oh, and by the way, because I realized that some people don't know how to spell it, it's this, even though it's like in the picture.
Oh, I keep spelling it way wrong then.
I know, which is shocking because in the actual picture I spelled the name of it.
I've been saying it right. And
You say it
spelling
right. I'm just
Good.
saying that when I saw Shio, I was like shocked that he spelled it wrong. I was like, how do you do that?
I always
Kane, to
spell it.
change your level, you just put your height to 11 or 21. It is a 3-level ship, and that will change which floor you're on. Otherwise,
You were
you guys
saying
are all
past
back on the
years, weren't
ship.
you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's thinking of Seg's release. So, what do you want to do? And Seg, where are you? Are you down on the map? Oh, you're down there. Never mind, I found you.
Say, pilot's to the next planet. We gotta go there.
You
Maybe I
guys
can-
all here, Robber. Oh, hello. I have not seen you. Ooh, we have new. Please, may I get a sample of whatever it is you have filth on you before we sanitize your being for research? You see a random little robot arrive, and it goes, I am Robber. You recognize robot for robot. It is not a Warforged of your kind, but it is a very just looking at it, you're like, this thing with that name sounds pretty cool.
What are you?
I am Robber version Ultimate.
Code
Nice to meet you,
Pinocchio.
Robert. I like you.
He's the ultimate because he's ours.
I like this thing. Can I keep it?
It'll steal from you.
So you're not muted.
Oh,
So,
chocolate.
yeah.
Oh,
I
chocolate.
take some of the dirt from my metal and hand it to it.
Okay. Whoa. You see just. I like to imagine that I am Wally in this moment. Wally. Scanning. Please give me a moment. They kind of pull away. Imagine they take like a 10-minute ritual cast. What are you guys doing?
So this is our ship. We're currently sailing through the void to different worlds to set up a defense
Or
network.
what? Sailing through the what?
The void.
The hell is that?
Yeah,
it's where the
let
stars
me
are.
let me show you this door over here.
Doop, 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 doop,
Really,
doop.
really, really awesome door.
He's probably gonna push you out.
Kane just fucking boop.
So, before you get quite there, you hear, "Oh, Dawn, I have completed it. By the way, I recognize you as not of me, but of something that should understand that I am a repurposed organic biometric behavior emulation rig. I was once used as a exosuit rig designed to mimic humanoid, sometimes criminal, behaviors for infiltration and social engineering, originally intended for peacekeeping, though during a corruption of the Fallout Pulse that severed uplinks to the central ethos grid, we now wander the battlefields."
So you're a robot.
And the
I
thief.
have been from the beginning, and you have Chrono Alloy, a living alloy that ages forward, simulating centuries of wear in seconds to train its host machine. You have very, very good resistance to weather conditions.
Wait. You said centuries. What are you talking about, centuries? I'm only 38.
The spell that was casted on you had created you from pieces that have been pre-trained from multiple eras, as if they have been purposefully thrown through many kill line code restart after such terminology stated before and repeat eras. The metal was then infused onto you.
Yeah, that would be my wife's protection spell.
She was not from your time, based off of this metal sample.
Well, she was a mage. I never knew where she came from, really.
And what were you beforehand? I must inquire, as I like to steal memory. Inquire with archival memory storage.
Is he asking his backstory?
Like, he's asking what you were before you became this robot. Like, were you still a gunslinger? Were you the same thing? Did you have a different knack? Basic.
I was
What
a
were you
husband
before
once.
that? Say it one more time.
I was a husband once, a father, a man.
And your profession or hobby purpose
Oh,
was what?
Western man.
I suppose, simply a farmer at the time. I wasn't always a bounty hunter.
That explains more than we needed. Thank you. You have clearly went through times and experienced many incursions. Do you recall how the spell or why the spell was casted upon you?
A spell was cast on me from a man that I killed. It was a necrotic spell of a sort, and it tried to destroy my body, and instead it shattered due to
It
the
did.
sigil on my
It
revolver.
shadowed you into multiple existences. You are not the only one. Do you know what you would have been beyond such? Do you remember who your wife was before your wife?
No.
That
She
makes
used to be
many
my
things
teacher.
clear. Insight checks from everyone else.
Including me, or just everybody but me?
Everyone else. Everyone but you.
Okay.
Excuse me.
It's an insight check. Can I just not?
Shield. D20 flat. Is D20 flat. Oh, it doesn't help. Nope. Now.
I got a critty if that makes a difference.
Yeah, it does. Weapon seg. Secret.
Just for the record, anytime Iz rolls an insight check, he fails. And not just by a little bit.
Yeah, he has his stats. He just rolls bad.
Oh, so bad.
I mean, it's funny because my intimidation isn't nearly as good as it was with Jebediah, but damn, if you need sleight of hand or stealth, I got you covered.
Yes.
Magic card that shit.
I think that. Who else is good at stealth? I think it's just.
Seg, I think.
Yeah. Seg, me,
I have a
and
plus.
certain
I have a
form.
+6 to intimidation, but yeah.
Oh, dude, I've got a +7 to insight, and yet I fail every one of them.
I have a +6 to insight. Yeah, like just for a fun roll, I just nat 20'd on the insight check.
Nice.
Yeah, now you gotta love having a introspective relationship with Lady Luck all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Lady Luck have a history.
In a half good, half bad.
Yeah, more good lately, but yeah, it definitely used to be a half good, half bad back in the day. Now it's like shit. I could probably casually roll nat 20 sometime.
Yeah,
I mean, y'all. I was like, a couple of y'all should remember my Reaper fight with Jebediah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Intimidating the Reaper with a 34.
No.
Yeah, Reaper's like, I'm gonna kill you, and Jebediah's just like, huh, no. Reaper's like, fair enough. Have a good day.
All right, man. I didn't realize it was you.
My bad, bro.
I mean, I'll shit, dude. You just let
I'm
me know when
just
you're
seeing
ready.
myself out, bro. I'm gonna see my way over there. You got this.
All right, I could be back here in a second.
Yeah, I can wait. It would be kind of funny to bring in Jebediah and Cain into the same same campaign. I don't think he would allow that though. Considering I feel like Jebediah might be a little too strong for this one. With his casual 200 damage every bullet he fires. I was tempted to give Cain the arcane rifle that Jebediah had, but I was like, no. I'm gonna go purely backstory on all his gear.
It's not a bad call.
So he has the Reaper's Brim, which is his hat, and it gives special effects and everything like that. So he has +1 AC while worn. Silent Presence, gain advantage on stealth checks in dim light or darkness. Grim Recognition once per day when you are recognized by name by an enemy, gain advantage on your next attack roll against them. And Shadow Veil, you may cast Pass Without Trace once per long rest.
Nice.
And then Vesper, which is his pistol, is a little more in depth. His special features: Spell Channeler. Vesper counts as an arcane focus. While attuned, you may cast cantrips and first level spells through it as part of an attack action.
All
He has a
right.
whole bunch of stuff.
So, real quick before they come in, you guys feel the immediate room kind of sink, shrink, minimize. There's a highlight on the two Dalkirs as if they are reaching a type of universal chaotic understanding that no one else is able to grasping. For you, King, you don't know what these two unique pirate-esque individuals are, but I'm going to lay it out in an overhead point of view for your player perspective. They are called Lynches. They are a Dalkir and a Lynch put into one. They are each splitting a part of a Lynch and a part of a Dalkir that are both the same. There is the Lynch is AZEREP and the Dalkir is Belashira. So they both have the two of them in them. And that's why everything I tell one of them, the other comes along. That's why they always share thoughts. That's why they're always in sync, etc. in the future for your understanding. You'll see other things later on. They also do evil things and really fucked up things, but that's just part of their now new nature. Otherwise, they have very foreboding energy upon them. That's why they're having a serious discussion right now, because they understood something that they did not prepare for. I even heard a holy thought and I backed out. I was like, sidebar, and I left. So I'm curious on what they're going through right now, as I just blew their mind. This campaign never ends, I tell you. With that, the crop replicator was recently left with crops to test. All those were successful. Robert goes on to continue beyond what they came over. You have been quite the interesting subject, and I will ask if you are ever willing for more information later for my archival record data input that I am doing of all cast members on this ship.
He scratches his head. Sure, I guess.
That is lovely. I would like to let you know that our captain has successfully given me all admin privileges to navigate this wherever it is you tell me without needing their general suggestion, though they can always sit in the seat to override such settings.
Yeah, I think you got it, Robert. I'm gonna do the landing this time, though.
I would love to see their inaccuracy against my 99.9999 accuracy test results so far.
Oh, I'm not doubting you, Robert. It just seems fun.
I do not either. It does seem fun, and I enjoy comparing my stats against the inconceivably unbeatable high score that I have set as a standard, but I enjoy the thought of, ha ha. Everyone stares. Meanwhile, Web was trying to
Kane
throw you
just
out of
stands
the
there
door.
confused.
Web, do you try to throw him into the battlefields now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Kane,
I've
do
only
you,
seen cool stuff happen.
do you offer to experience cool stuff?
Experience cool stuff. Sure, why not?
If you're gonna go stand in the airlock, I'm gonna push this button. Oh, and hold on to this rope.
Okay. He
Yeah,
grabs
that's
the rope.
important. Oh god, the War Forge, that shouldn't be. We're in trouble, guys. Alright. So you guys send him in and then airlock that bitch, or what's really happening? You gotta give me a bit more descriptive. I can't make up everything.
Yeah, and we're gonna tie it off to whatever the most stable beam looks like.
What are you?
I
What are you
get-
doing, Web? Why are you?
We're gonna
shoving
see
someone
what
out?
the battlefields is gonna do to him.
Oh God. Oh me.
He's gonna be
Wait,
out
what's
here at
going
some
on?
point.
They're gonna send Kane into the battlefield to see what happens.
They want to
Or what?
see if you're gonna change fundamentally if you go out into the fields.
Oh man.
Hitting the button.
Wait, what? Is he gonna show up? What's going on?
They're spacing our new contractor.
Wait, did he agree to be an experiment?
No,
As soon as
probably
he
not.
signed that paper, he did.
He did.
didn't
I
sign
heard.
anything.
Yeah, he
Sign the
likes
paper.
cool
Where's my
stuff.
hand? Do you need rescuing?
Okay. Hold on. No, he gets sent out. Yeeted.
Oh. Oh no.
King.
Tundo!
Simply
Oh,
looks
oh.
around.
As you look around, you realize, wow, it is beautiful out here as your body begins to rust. You are a machine. You are a
Interesting.
machine that was built for a war that never happened or already ended. Your original instincts, responses, and internal code were meant for an ordered conflict, not chaotic survival. In a world of adapt or perish. This version of your Warforged functionally is extinct. It's a saber tooth in the age of drones. As you begin to immediately crumble into this odd corrosion of rust that covers the entire body, it begins to continue growing on each other, almost encapsulating like some kind of cocoon of sorts. You all see odd lights piercing through this rustic growth behind it, and evolution begins. The battlefields are an engine of brutal adaptation. Everything that lives here changes, or becomes carrion. So the Warforged, well, they didn't have a choice. What they were once designed to learn on the battlefield begins to rewrite its own subroutines. You tear out the redundant weaponry. You are allowed to only keep one weapon at any time upon your person. Moving forward. You have melted down your own frame to form an exoplate better suited for the aerodynamics of the battlefields. You have an armor reduction of whatever it is you wear of 2, but it allows you to exist, yet still. You also now grow flesh tech moss, and with it, it acts as a skin. It gives Jebediah a sense of form, a sense of life, a sense of realism. You see muscles as vines and roots. You see natural layers of waves and hills along the arms and forearms as moss quickly, rapidly grows across their person. A pharaoh survivor, half machine, half wild, wholly outside its design. You are now the first. We don't have a name for such things because everyone just witnessed it now. But you are no longer just a machine. As part of you has physically come back in a new form. Now you imagine as you will be wounded by such things, negative aspects may occur, but you do not know them instinctively. You must discover this about yourself. You may choose to pull on the rope or stay out there, but your transformation is complete.
Kane wraps the rope around him and simply just spreads his arms and embraces it.
We're gonna definitely reel him in.
Release.
See how he feels.
As you grip onto it, you feel something kind of trigger in the back of your mind. Recalculate. Consume the weak, preserve the proven, build what endures. And then you meet the scaffolding of their ship. Your feet hit it, and you, for the first time, feel something. Do you want your right or left half to have the moss growth first?
His left half.
Your left half feels sensation. What you would normally just understand as cold steel clinking and sometimes not even understanding you as scratching surfaces. You now feel the tender touch yet again through different sensation. As you have never understood what plants are like, but now you're starting to understand something different. Unique. But the sensors act the same. The nerves begin to kick in. Weapon is, you immediately sense that this moss is sentient of them. It is literally that of them. Every piece is like flesh. Every root is like muscle. Damage will regrow, but it will hurt.
Huh.
Interesting.
Uh-oh,
looks
run,
at-
guys.
Half
He doesn't
alive.
look happy. He doesn't look happy. Run, guys.
Of course,
don't
he's
need
not
to
happy.
run. I didn't
looks
throw
at
him
his
out the
hand.
airlock.
He looks at his left arm and he's like, is this skin? I haven't felt this in has to be at least decades at this point.
It could be skin. We don't know. You're a new idea now.
He looks confused. So what exactly happened to me?
Magic.
Basically, out here is a place where either you are or aren't, and if you can't exist out here, you will be shaped into something that can.
You either cease to exist or adapt to exist.
So does this mean I'm stronger or better? Or am I
Do
weaker?
you feel better?
I'm not entirely sure. I've never felt this before.
We've only done a few experiments, and they usually just run off into the depths of space to cause problems for other people. So we don't know if this is better necessarily, but probably.
They're
I don't
not
know.
problems. They're free to do what they want to do.
Because that worked
Can I
so
make an
well with me.
Insight check on myself.
That is the laziest way
Go
of
for
just
it.
having hands-off experimentation.
Hey, everyone else complains that I control their fate, and then when I don't, people complain. I don't get it.
Yeah, if you do, if you don't.
I can
yeah.
alter life, but who am I to end it?
Okay. An 18 insight check on myself.
You would have to interact with the world, and unfortunately, space is not the world. But you know, you will slowly see. You feel the moss is spreading. It doesn't spread fully, not immediately, but it will reach there.
Am I able to do a check on the moss? What would that be? Nature?
You can try to.
Would it be nature or arcana?
Nature. Nature.
Nature.
Can I take a look at the moss too? I wonder if it works like my skin, because I don't technically have it.
You guys see the Secretariat up
He's
here.
a swamp monster now, guys. That's just how it
The
is.
Secretariat.
22 nature check.
As the Secretariat yells for attention, I need everyone to give me a wisdom save.
God, I hate it when she does this.
My wisdom's supposed to be a +1. So,
Doesn't matter.
So yeah, it wouldn't wouldn't matter in this case. I guess.
You all fail and take 60 points of damage.
We
What kind of
failed
Jesus.
7.
She's a 30. Come on.
Why do you have to ask questions? The fuck am I concentrating on? Rope? Holding
Nothing
rope?
now. Fuck.
Holding
the
a
other one?
rope?
Oh, did I
someone
find
knock
out
off all.
anything from my nature check?
You before you get to that, you all hear a yell as the secretary runs up to Iz and pats Iz and then heals them for 60.
Thank you. You are the nicest secretary ever.
And then just drops. A brand new archive, volume 1 of the various war crimes of ... TTT at the end.
Ha ha! It's not me.
I love how there's volumes.
She
Who
draws.
threw him out the airlock?
She gets to volume 4 and then looks at you. Want me to continue?
Nope.
Yes.
And then looks at Iz and like throws a feather in your direction. And as you get the feather, it's like a list of all the volumes, and it goes up to 32.
Oh God!
Um,
I'm gonna put that in
and
my pack. Don't look at that.
you tuck it away, and that's just wet. You imagine that there's a slew for everyone. Meanwhile, she then bows
You don't want to know.
and vanishes.
Here you go, Wept. This one's yours.
With your nature check, sir, you look at your newfound self and realize something. You're fuzzy. Kind of weird.
That's
But-
all I realized. I'm just fuzzy.
No, you're getting there. You just gotta start soft and let it grow on you. The moss itself seems to have its own kind of communication with you. It doesn't communicate in the way of, could say, words. It's through odd signals of understanding and emotional pitch. Purpose ridden through actual flow of the air and touch of the natural instincts. They feel the follicles. They feel the dust. They filter it almost as it comes across your body and then forces it out like a shield. You realize that though you weren't immediately dangerous toward poisons and what have you in the air, but you now have a natural filter system upon your person. And you can also understand it due to your technology side of you that lets you analyze what it
So
can
do I
potentially
now have an
become.
immunity to poison?
You don't have an immunity, but you have a way of analyzing it and breaking it down. Out here,
Oh,
poison is not
okay.
poison in that way, but miasmas, etc., you have resistances, and they probably throw you in first.
Okay.
I think most of us are immune to poison.
But
I'm immune to disease. I have
it
resistance.
doesn't make them
to poison.
safe to anything. They still get hurt all the time. And with that, your character token is updating.
Am I able to perceive what the moss is trying to tell me?
Nope, not at this time. You're gonna have to
Okay.
discover it through experience. But if you guys hover over Kane, he's now half mossy.
Bro, you're a disgusting
Yeah.
monster now, alright?
How do you become even more badass with that? How does this work? Man.
Ow. Okay.
Hmm.
Now we're never gonna find him if he goes in a forest.
What's underneath your fucking
Merge
bed,
with the
bro?
tree.
Is the only
Just
places we
merges.
visit are barren.
Becomes a tree.
I wonder if I can use you as a portal.
Oh my god.
Now we're thinking.
Yeah,
Now
I mean,
we
you're
are
look
thinking.
like that now.
Am I now a whole new race?
Yeah, you just don't know what it is
Door
yet.
now.
Okay.
If
Well,
I
I have to
use this
figure
as
that
a
out
portal,
as
can
we
you
go.
pull yourself
Good to know.
through?
The door race.
We'll
Do I
discuss it.
inherently know if this moss is good or bad?
Oh yeah, it's you. It's your living flesh now. You will constantly
Okay.
grow it to replace. It's like hairs. It's like your. It really is you.
Okay.
For you to pluck it
Can you
is like
like
pulling a
shape
hair.
it?
Okay.
Not at this time. Slowly, it will overcome that part of his body. Eventually, the metal will corrode away as it gets consumed by the moss, and you will feel new sensations as you go through experiences in time.
And you said my AC is lowered, correct?
By 2, yes, at this time.
Okay. So it should be 15 because my armor class on my D&D thing is 17. So
Sounds good.
I can't.
All right, you good? Oh yeah, I got track. I got you. 15.
Okay.
Got it.
Yep.
Cool. All right, guys, you threw them in the battlefields, and you made another thing. Congratulations.
Hold on, this is exclusively Wep's war crime.
Oh, the 100%.
Yeah, it's in
No, it's
it's in
not.
volume 1. This is what started it all, and then it
Volume
just
1.
went off the rails.
No,
We
it's
already made it a
not.
4.
Congratulations, Wep. You fell for your own timeline.
No, I didn't.
For once,
You're
you weren't
already
being
taking-
chaotic. You were following what should have happened.
Yeah,
No,
you're
I didn't.
chaos.
Yeah, somehow chaos looped back around into balance.
Wow, that's almost disappointing that you're not actually pure chaos.
What did I do for you to try to hurt my feelings?
You
You
threw him in
threw
his
a man
face.
into the middle of space.
You're already working to become the most evil version of yourself. It's like you're speedrunning this one.
Do this for myself.
Just running this one. I love that.
Who knows? Maybe at the end it's just Wep as the 4.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it's not the 4, it's just the 1.
I
Yeah.
like the way that sounds.
Yeah, I'm definitely not very tanky though.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised. I have 17. We'll have to up those numbers. This has always had the lowest. This is new. This never happened before.
Usually I have some pretty high AC.
I know.
Jebediah's AC is like 22. I'm not used to having below 20.
Yeah,
Everybody gonna hit
you're
me.
with me in auto hit territory, man.
Everybody's gonna hit me.
Yeah.
It'd be,
We'll have to
it'd be
save
kind of
that.
hard not to hit me.
I usually hide, so. Okay, so we going to the next planet, or I look at everyone bleeding out. Oh, yeah. Let's heal, then go to the next planet.
Kane just shrugs.
How long until we get to the next planet? Because we could just rest on the way there.
Well, it would probably
see.
take us, if I had to calculate for you,
Pain is a new feeling for
about
Kane.
12 hours to reach the next planet. And when we do,
Oh, hell yeah, let's do a rest.
you will all be thrown into a unique environment in which we will not be able to prevent once we arrive.
Got it. So of the 12 hours we have, 8 for a long rest and 4 for making potions.
Because during a short rest, I can also load up to 3 spells into my Vesper's chambers. So that gives me a chance to do that too.
Oh, and if before the long rest, we could help you put spells in there, like some of the spells we have.
It can be 1st to 3rd level.
1st to 3rd.
So like mine, I can put in absorb elements, chromatic orb, delirium orb, jump, magic missile, shield, absorb, dark bolt, scorching ray, warp bolt, and lightning bolt.
I have a bunch of spells, but I don't know if any of them are something you'd want. There are a lot of summons, psychological things. like hypnotic
The
pattern.
revolver can shoot any spell of those levels out of it. And it'll just cast that spell at a distance rather than, like, if you put a touch spell in it, it'll be a distance spell rather than a touch. But I can only do 3 per every long rest during a short rest, I can put 3. So.
I mean, I'm not against using a long rest because I can't use hit dice.
Oh yeah, did you use yours?
I'm not allowed to use hit dice. I haven't rested yet.
Yeah, so the additional effect, once per long rest, during a short rest, you may load up to 3 spells of 1st to 3rd level into Vesper's Chamber. And depending on the spell used and what level it is, it also adds an additional effect. So when you hit with an attack using Vesper, you may expend one loaded spell as a bonus effect. First level plus 1d8 force damage and push the target 10 feet. Second level explodes in a 10-foot radius for 2d6 fire damage. Dex save half. Third level target takes an extra 46 psychic damage and is frightened. Wisdom save. DC equals 8 plus proficiency plus intelligence.
Do you want a shatter bullet or a ray of enfeeblement bullet?
Ray of Enfeeblement probably wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah,
I
it's
got
like weaken.
I got poison blast too. Ray of sickness.
Because
How
I will probably load.
I have cloud of daggers too. If you want to shoot a single bullet and create a swarm of bullets.
I'm gonna go grab a beer while you guys do your long rest and discuss any plans, and then I'm going to interrupt you when I arrive.
Okay. Then in that case, yeah, we can do. What was it? Cloud of Knives you had?
So I have cloud of
I've-
knives, ray of enfeeblement. You said you might want, and shatter, as well as I have
Cloud of
haste.
Knives would be good. We can do that one.
I have fireball.
Isn't that fourth level?
I think it's third, right?
Third, yeah.
Is it third? Okay, well we can load a fireball in there too then.
Are you able to cast spells of a lower level at a higher level and put them in there up to third?
Yeah. So as long as it's first to third level, I can cast it.
Okay, let's cast the spells for the chat so we know which ones were made into bullets and Alex has proof. So I'll
Okay.
upcast Cloud of Daggers to third level for your bullets.
Okay. And then I will do. Where's my spell list?
This one needs to be on a bullet.
Is reverse gravity? No, that's a 7th level, bro. I can't cast that one.
It needs
Oh, no,
to be on a bullet.
Fireball's a 5th level.
Just anything over
Fireball's 5th
third.
level, so I can't do that one.
Oh, it might be Wep's spellcasting ability. Warlocks cast at their highest level.
Ah, okay.
Let me double check online though. I'll make sure it's third
Oh,
level.
4th
I'm
level
pretty
or higher, so for each slot above 3rd, so yeah, I see it. Okay. Okay.
Get you loaded up with some pretty cool bullets.
So we now have. So I now have. Okay, so let me. So I've got 3 third levels loaded in. We
And all
got
for our long rest.
fireball in there. I'm writing this down for myself. Lightning bolt. And what was the one you gave me? It was Cloud of Daggers. Okay. Okay. I got them written down. So that's Vesper if you guys want to take a look at it. That's all the effects that it has for itself.
Oh, nice.
Holy shit. Also, I heard you mention potions, Shio. I wouldn't mind a potion of haste.
Yeah, I can use the grow room to make potion ingredients.
You got any drugs for me, Is? I would love a drug that does that future vision spell on me. Just load up on meth and whatever the hell haste is for a fight.
You can make a drill like that.
He has. Wait, didn't you say I can't have more than one weapon now?
Oh, he's getting a beer.
I
Didn't he
think
say
you said
that?
that you can only have one at a time.
at a time. So then I can't have this because not that. Because this is also something that he carries.
Just don't draw a card if Wep asks for you to do so.
I'm never touched.
Well, this isn't a deck of many things. This is like think of Gambit from Marvel. It's kind of more
no, I
that
mean-
kind of thing.
Oh no, I mean he has one, and he just drew 4 cards from it.
Why do you
What,
want
a
to draw
deck of many
cards from that?
things?
Yeah, a deck of many things is he has one of those.
Yeah, Jebediah had that. That's how he fought the Reaper of Death.
I know.
What, got the same one you did too? The one where you lose everything that's not an artifact?
Oh yeah, the skull. I believe that's a skull.
Mhm.
That does that one.
Hello, team party. All adventurers on board of our vessel. I want to make you aware of a SOS signal coming from a nearby small cluster dwarf planet that was not on our mainframe until now. It is requesting deciphering the language. It seems to be Astral Elf, and they are in a situation of flooding and lava. There are elemental beings keeping them from surfacing. They are this close. I do not have a visual comparison of the term this close away from extinction. SOS.
Well, we should probably help them, right?
Yeah, we're supposed to be good
Oh.
guys and not assholes.
You're right. Let's prove the
Being-
4 wrong.
You said I can only have one weapon, right?
One weapon at any time at this point. Yep.
At any time. Okay. So
So-
do I have to get rid of the weapon or just unequip it?
At this time, you can unequip it, but later down the line, you cannot carry it. You can have it, like one of your party members can have it. Quick swap out,
Okay.
but excuse me.
Because the deck of cards on my character is a dart. So
Gotcha.
To me-
I will say you can keep the card aspect, but you will never be allowed to use it as a dart if you wanted to just have a
Okay.
deck of cards with you.
okay, so it's just converted into a regular deck then.
Correct.
Okay.
Or you can give it to me, and whenever you want to use
Absolutely
it.
not.
Well, I won't use it if you don't want me to. Just that I have like 200 feet of movement speed, so I can very easily give you things mid-combat if necessary. So if you have any extra stuff you need me to carry, I'm really strong, really good at carrying things, and really fast.
Yeah, we could do that then. Then I can hand the deck of cards to who was talking?
Egg.
Siggy boy.
Borb.
Who am I giving the deck of cards to?
The bird.
Siggy boy.
Egg.
Yeah, the burb.
Seg.
Where did you
Okay.
go?
Then I will give my deck of cards to Seg.
Cool beans. And then also potions.
Yes, during the 4 hours extra that we have, Shio wanted to grow and make potions, like ingredients and potions, and
Oh
concoct.
yeah, and I made those spells into, or I'm converted those spells into the chamber of my revolver as well, DM. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah, I cut that part.
So he
Potions.
has-
What potions did you make? Okay, go
I
ahead.
wanted
Tell me your spells real quick. Sorry, go back.
Fireball 3rd level, Lightning Bolt 3rd level, and Cloud of Daggers 3rd level.
Got it. All right. And then Shio.
I wanted to make 2 potions of speed and 2 potions of superior healing.
Okay. All right. You got it. Add it to your stuff.
Perfect. Jebediah. Jebediah. Go ahead and give yourself one of the superior healing potions.
Cool.
And Seg can have a potion of haste, even though he's already vibrating.
Did you just see he was vibrating?
Yeah, he's double
He's just
hasted up
rapidly
already.
jumping up and down.
He looks like he's had too much coffee, because he has.
My entire circulatory system has been replaced with the strongest brewed coffee in the multiverse. and it's alive.
he
So,
he lives on pure monster energy.
well, technically, I'm dead. So, pretty much, yeah.
That explains why you're dead then.
All right.
Okay,
So,
let's see. What am I adding? What potion was it again?
Go ahead. Shia, which
What
one
was
did
the
you
potion I was adding again?
Sorry, what was that?
potion?
What was the
What
potion
did
I
you
was
get?
adding again?
Oh, I gave you a potion of healing superior.
Potion of superior healing. Okay, let me add that.
And if anyone needs potions later, just ask me and I might be able to help out. I have a lot of potions.
Okay, I added one. I added it onto my actual sheet because I can't do it on here.
You're good.
So.
It's fine. For now, yeah.
Yep, I have it. So
All right. So you guys all respond to this SOS.
Yeah.
am I still in the airlock or can I move?
No, you guys are good. You're good. You're
Okay.
good.
Oh, I can't move because of the wall.
There's
Oh,
living
hold on.
quarters upstairs if you want to rest.
They broke it. Change your height or something. Hold on, I can go in there. I'm on another scene real quick.
I'm open.
But yeah, you're in. You're good. You're safe. You're not dying.
Okay. I mean, I figured I was safe even if I flew out anyways, because, you know, I'm adapted and I don't need to breathe anyways. So,
Odd how those things matter so little, yet matter. Nonetheless, you guys choose to respond to this SOS. As you get close, you guys hear Robert warn you all. Team, I must make it very clear to you all immediately that when you arrive, it may or may not be our anticipated ideal environment.
Face huggers, and I'm gonna catch one.
What's the environment like, Robert?
It is quite heated as a molten chrism beneath the crevices of this volcanic area have made this quite issuematic. A grand enemy below awaits your arrival in defense of this being molten alive.
what is the temperature on this planet?
Its current conditions are quite 172 Fahrenheit at its peak and core of our located SOS.
It sounds like the desert I used to come from.
I will send you all now.
Wait, before we go, Seg, I think you have resistance, right? You need to give resistance to the party for fire.
Never.
What? Wait, did he like force us into the?
No, I didn't
drop?
force you. You guys were doing it. You said yes, we want to go, and then Shio said wait, but Robert doesn't listen to Shio. Just saying.
Yeah, but we didn't get in the body yet.
Sounds
We were
about right.
preparing.
Okay, look,
Definitely
like
sounds
Web
about
did
right.
to you all. Robert just dropped the whole ship. He was like, I don't need a pod. There goes the segment. Bam, cut that bitch.
Yeah, you said it was hot, and I was like, I'm still down.
What do you do before you go? I'm taking you back. You guys aren't allowed to like even look. You guys just go back to the bar.
No, go back. I want to go to the hot.
Oh, good lord, what is this?
I don't do support very much.
See, you did all
What's
that for
spell called?
negative support. What is my spell? I don't know what
No,
it is.
it's not. Resistance is add a D4 to the save.
Shio, god of things that don't know. What is this?
Do you have anything that can help?
For what?
Is Kane
For
just
heat.
floating out in space right now?
You guys are on the spaceship. This
Feels
is your ship
normal.
right here.
Okay.
No.
This is the whole
I'm a druid,
universal field.
not burn up specialist.
What I mean is, do you have the ability to not burn up?
No.
All right, then this fire planet's gonna be not enjoyable.
Why are we even going to Fire Planet? I don't want to go to Fire Planet.
Because extinction people.
It's
we just
gonna
not
be
blow it
like
up?
Beach World, and I deserve something.
Just put me in a what is that force cage, so I don't have to worry about anything.
Then you're stuck in a boiling hot force cage.
No, because if he can't go through,
cage.
Yeah, but I can be
The windows
lazy.
down.
You know what I can do? I can give everybody enhanced constitution, since we're probably going to make a lot of con saves.
I don't
That's a
think
good idea.
Okay. Everybody gets enhanced ability con saves. Or constitution.
I think that's what Gio wanted originally. Enhanceability. And is it everyone or is it just one?
It's
Can
everybody.
I just
Oh.
absorb elements?
Cast it, use it, put it out there, expunge, wasted.
Technically, I used a second level slot for it, but it's cast at 5th
Look,
level.
technically,
so that
I
should
heard
include everybody.
Shio said, I wish at some point, and he casted that too, so
What?
do that shit, okay?
there is a couple spells I can do, but I don't have them prepped.
I can
You want to prep them in
frostbite
the long
you
rest
the
that you would have
face.
had?
Yeah, but they didn't announce it before. I took the long rest, so I wouldn't have changed anything.
Okay, I'm giving you a chance. Time is fickle.
No. If they would have
I
been
can
like going to a
frostbite you
lava
in the
planet, I
face,
might have.
dude, if that helps. Are you
We don't even know what the
resistant to
planet we're
cold?
going to.
All right, you guys all ready then? Let's do this. Let's jump into it. Let's go.
Are we visiting
How are
Web
we getting
home?
there?
Are you
You're
resistant to
getting
cold? Because I can
zapped down
frostbite
by
you in the
robbery.
face, dude.
I can be resistant to cold, but for a short time.
I can frostbite you in the face and keep you cold.
Oh
I'm
wait,
good. I got
can
my
turn
own
into an
frostbite.
elemental. Duh, I'm dumb. I'm fine.
What about absorb elements? Can I just use that?
Elemental of air conditioning, is that what
We
you
don't have
got?
to Y'all ready? You done?
I think we're as ready as we'll ever be.
Oh man.
Yep, seems that
Oh
way.
man. Oh man. We re-arrived. As you guys get zapped down, Rubber goes, oh no. I did not see this until I am sorry.
There are hands
Dun,
reaching
dun,
from
dun,
that
dun,
lava.
dun, 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 dun.
Maybe
You
they're
all
friendly.
see immediately before you all see the hand. That's cool. The hand's moving. That's like you see it like something is trying to make waves. That must be the SOS. But how are you gonna have this big hand in literal lava? But that's not the biggest threat. The second threat is this. You instead experience the immediate sighting of a dragon. Now, I would like you to give me a history at advantage. Shio, a history just lurking off of is.
Oh, you think it's gonna help? Let's see.
So how do we
Oh,
pull whatever is
yes!
attached to a giant hand?
Iz's thoughts are
What
a
the
chaotic storm. I glean nothing.
You both look dumbfounded. You have never seen a dragon of this form. You have never witnessed one.
Gio, I don't know why
Ever
I try and
before.
remember anything. I have a secretary to do that. She remembers everything.
Yeah, but you can't summon her on a lava world. She'll burn up her documents. She'd never appear.
Well, yeah. Well, then she's busy. And we've already called her twice today. I mean, she'd get upset.
Hold on, I gotta pick up a bug. One sec, guys.
How do we pull a giant whatever is attached to that hand out of the fire?
I
Go
will
and
say,
grab
at least nothing can be invisible around us. So there's that.
Fair
By
enough.
my logic, it's an
Does that
SOS
master
and
fan-
there's a fucking thing stuck in lava.
Well, because
So,
Kane
mission solved.
has true sight up to 60 feet. So
So,
Good
I
action.
do have an idea
Alright.
now.
So you see this intense looking metallic dragon before you. Need
Friend of yours is?
I want to
everyone
intimidate it.
to roll in the initiative as you all hear in a loud kind of brash voice. You sort of where you don't want to belong. Leave now, and you will be spared until your scent is reacquired.
That's not an incentive. That's just a delayed murdering.
Your
I'd rather get it over
thoughts leave me with intrigue. You and
Oh yes, gunslinger giving me advantage on initiative rolls. This class is fucking retarded.
All right, let's see what you all can do. Second whip, I need initiative. Oof. Seg, oof.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Is I will immediately tell you right now, this is probably like what you face two of makes it look like a child's play game.
Oh.
This is absolutely beefier. This is not going to be what what I threw I thought was tempting the week, and that was not tempting the week because you did little and they did everything and it was still impressive. Beyond that, this is absolutely amplified.
Chill, I just got done fighting 2 large dragons. This one's like both of them put together times 4.
Well,
So-
we need to decide if we're going to help these people we know nothing about or delay our death, I guess, from the hands of this dragon.
I look around. What people?
Oh, the hand up there, the hand over there. You know,
Oh,
the people. They're just being held under lava.
I have an idea to get them out.
Well, we got to deal with the dragon first, don't we? Like, maybe find out why these people are being tortured in lava.
Let's get real quick. Why did you throw them in the lava?
Fate has been gone. The law has been broken.
They broke the law, Shia. So are we good? Lawful evil? Or are we, like, good?
You see the hand reaching up.
My character's neutral, so he doesn't really care.
We
This
are
is-
the law.
I mean, if this is a prison planet, do we have the time to piss off an entire kingdom or empire?
Is looks at you. Yes.
Snackies first, but yes.
Well, what laws have been broken?
Uh-oh.
It doesn't discuss further. What do you do?
I'm going to get away from everybody else.
What? Don't be crazy. I've
I
never
know,
done anything
right?
Nice let
bad.
a hand snatch him.
You have Sentinel, right?
I don't think so.
What? I thought you used Sentinel before. I'm tripping. Does any of you have Sentinel?
I don't think so.
I'm going to place the cylinder in the lava.
Where the hand is?
Yes, just right here. Basically
Okay.
centered on it.
Mm.
So I'm going to place it in the lava, so the top of it is outside the lava, but the rest of it's underneath it.
Yeah, it doesn't give two fucks, but it does with the hand. You
Doesn't
see
give
the
two
hand slowly
fucks.
rising. Slowly, the hand is rising, revealing some kind of wrist. It's a big body. Meanwhile, dragon is still in pursuit. Anything else? That's great. You got something moving.
Yes, I'm going to go to, what is that, dragon form? I think dragon was one. Yeah.
Go big. You see, is become big is.
No, it's
Oh,
the one
boo.
for concentration.
Oh, starry form
Yeah, my bad.
Shiny
or
is
starry form dragon, I guess. Huh?
Yep, that way I can take a little bit of damage and not have to break concentration.
You got it. Okay. Sweet beat.
All right, new guy, this is your chance to one-shot, that thing over there. Good luck.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, cool.
I'm about to pull a Jebediah, guys. We're gonna intimidate the dragon.
Just need you to
Good luck.
one-shot the dragon god.
This is your chance. Can you do it?
Let's see if I can intimidate the dragon.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not gonna happen. It stares at you. It snarls. You will be first.
You should have spin kicked it.
Spin kicked and just fucking roundhouse to the face.
It works.
Let's see. What do I have available to me? Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Kane's gonna pull out a strange-looking crystal out of his pocket as it glows a little, and he stores energy inside the fragment that's in his hand, and he hurls it towards the dragon, casting Delirium Blast.
All right. What does that require?
That.
Yeah. Don't give a fuck.
Alrighty.
You take half damage though. Go ahead and give it to me.
Okay, so half damage, you said?
Yes, sir. You could roll the full. And then we
Okay,
can
well,
and what's the type?
so we'll just roll it and then divide it by 2.
Psychic.
So 13.
Yeah. 13 points of damage. Oh man, I wish I had the boss bar for things like this. 13 points. Nice.
And then I think, let's see. Do I have? I have extra attack, I think, right? I don't remember if this class actually gets an extra attack. Oh yeah, I do. Oh, I have 2 attacks per action. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to use Vesper, and I'm going to fire one of the spells from the chamber.
Yep.
And as I do so, the chamber glows. As I fire out a cloud of daggers at it.
Okay. You have to hit it though, or is this cloud dagger just appear
on
where you
top
want it?
of it.
Real quick, when you fire
where they
these, do you have to hit the target for the spell to go off?
So that's the details. So cast cantrips and first level spells through it as part of an attack action, but each capable of holding a spell. When you hit with an attack using Vesper, you may expend 1 loaded spell. So that's what I'm
So you have to hit it.
expending. I'm
Okay.
expending the
Yeah.
loaded spell.
Got it. Go for it.
So I'm doing a regular attack while expending the
Yeah,
loaded
yeah.
spell to get the
Gotcha.
extra damage. Okay.
Alright,
So
Let's see if
let's
they
roll damage on that. No, the attack roll first.
correct.
There we go.
Ooh, I saw 1, and then
18.
that is not going to purchase.
Yeah.
Nothing but air. It goes on, and you may never see what it does next.
It's still alive? How is this possible?
Okay, so Cloud of Daggers is gone.
Anything else? That was your 2 actions, your 2 attacks. You have a bonus?
Nope.
And movement.
Well, actually, wait. Yeah, do I have a bonus action? Hang on, let me check. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna cast my maneuver, bite the bullet. I don't know if that's on this character, but
What would it do?
it should be. I'm looking for it on the thing.
There's a search function at the top.
Is there? Oh, I see it. Okay, it doesn't have
I
it on
see.
here.
I see magic bullet maneuver.
Maneuver
You can
bite the
spend
bullet
one
as a.
Oh, okay.
It's as a bonus action. I can expend 1 risk die to gain temporary hit points equal to the number rolled on the die plus your gunslinger level, and
Okay,
it says
Go for it.
equal to 6d12 plus 20. So
Okay, go for it.
6.
You guys all triggered a long rest, right? Like you're all max
Oh.
HP.
60, 12.
Jesus, your
I
guys'
did.
max HP. Web, your max HP is wow. How low are your? Oh, you're a warlock. That explains a lot. Your dice are
Oh,
only
it
D8.
didn't do that. Okay, so I have
I
to.
No,
make
you
up
know
for
it's
it by having
click
really
a die.
Oh, there we
and
go.
/
I found
R.
it, yeah.
No, Web, you're great. You've never died, so
/R.
you're good. Like you have insane low HP, but Jesus,
I
you're hard
have
to hit
good
though.
There we
AC to make up for
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
you're
see how
really
much
hard to hit.
Okay, I gained 73 temporary HP.
Cute. Let's see how long that lasts. Okay, everyone, start your timers. Let me start a clock. Hold on. Let me get a timer going.
A round
All
counter.
right, stop, watch, go. Bam. 31 second. Bam. We're going. Oh, it hit 3 seconds. New record. Oh, 5. Okay, let's go. Kane, anything else?
Did we win?
Not yet. He did 13 damage, folks. 13 points of damage. Is that it?
Well, that's it from me. I ain't got nothing else.
Golly gee willikers. Okay, that's 3 things on top of my 1 thing. Okay. This big, beautiful, massive, super friendly, absolutely not going to be mean, and
I
absolutely
told you
wants
it
to
was
get
friendly,
hugged.
guys.
Yeah, it would actually only go as far as it has to go to hit all you, so it would go here.
Wait, hold on. That's not very friendly.
And it just... I need y'all to give me dexterity saving throws and then feel my wrath.
I need you
Fail.
to explain your actions.
Fail.
I
I'll
thought
explain
we
it.
were
I
cool.
will. I will explain it, and you will understand it real quick.
Is this how you communicate? This is not friendly.
Ask is how the other session started. They got 2.
They were nowhere near as powerful.
How do you know? We haven't seen this roll yet. I haven't seen this roll. I'm just looking at the CR and its stats, and I'm like, this looks way scarier than two ancients side by side, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Seg,
We're gonna lucky that.
you pass. This lucky.
Do I pass or
man.
fail?
No. So far, only Seg passes.
Then I'm going to use my reaction as
glad I
part of one of
lucky
my
that.
abilities to add a 1d6.
Okay, go ahead. Add a 1d6.
Okay.
Not enough. Dun.
24.
Cute. Seg, you see this coming and you brace yourself. You throw your feathers in front of you and something new happens. You feel weird kind of ink-like blot secretion come through you. Almost all the ill or ichor of your body create a small shield and carcass to defend you. As this damage probably is gonna hurt. You take 50, and the rest of you all take 101 points of... Wait. Sorry. I feel like Seg even has a further resistance. It is... Hold on. Specifically... It's thunder. The thunder and the lightning. It's lightning damage. Who has resistance to lightning damage?
Me.
Damn, sucks for you. Okay, no one else?
Hang on.
I don't
I'm gonna.
Uh,
think I have anything to stop it.
I tried.
Actually, that's dexterity sales.
You'll be on your sheet.
Yes, I'd like to be resistant, please. Thank you.
I will change the past and the future. You all, everyone else takes 101 points damage. Let's stop the clock right there. 3 minutes and 31 seconds, folks, and 0.84 milliseconds is how long your 73 temporary HP lasted. Congratulations, Kane. That is our current record. We will see in the future how far it can go. So far, it cannot meet a mile, but it will meet strides. Slowly and steadily, it will get there. All right. So, with that, that's just its breath as it walks in. It's like, how do I smell? Brr. Web, you do absorb elements because you think you're cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, and it does what? Incoming energy,
Makes
storing
me
it. Yeah, resistant. Okay, so you're going to heal for 50. Cute. You're no longer bloodied, but you're feeling like shit. And you
Pretty much.
And also, the next time you make a melee attack, the first time.
Yeah,
in
next
life,
time I punch them, I'll
you will have
actually
a
do damage.
positive damage counter. Everyone, we need to get him to punch this dragon. Everyone, throw him. Just get him. Oh, he can fly. Just help him get there.
It'll be the first time I punch the damage.
That's amazing. It won't be a negative. This is shocking, guys. I mean, it could be a 1. What's your negative?
A 1.
Yeah, it could be a 1, right? It's a D6. It could be a 1. It's possible it goes nowhere. But
No,
it flies
don't say
in.
that.
It flies in, and it sees King. And it goes, "You are my first." And this wasn't intentional. I have nothing against you. But it does. It hits you. You take a crunching of teeth, 27 points just ripping into your half-moss, the furious sensation you can honestly feel when you were last living in a human flesh body. And then metal, that's just like, oh, that's going to be a bitch to buff. And then it goes to scratch into your body. Not once, but twice, because, they have 2 front paws. And the first one rakes. The second one comes in. You guys see him getting just absolutely ripped. Second one.
Use the health potion I gave you. And maybe
Put it
come
over
over.
I'm actually kind of hoping he drops me to 0 because then I get to do something cool.
I am too. If you guys drop this guy to 0, I get to do something super cool too. So please get me there. Do it.
Alright. Alright.
With that, it is going to look really pretty. It's going to smile at you. It's going to curtsy and say, "Just wait." And because you're still alive, but you're not looking great. Unfortunately, let me see. I don't think I have any special. Oh yeah, you're held by it. He's holding you. He's like, "This is my bitch now," and he has you in his hands.
Spin kick it.
Let's see.
You have any special reaction? Otherwise, we go to web.
Not at
You can escape on your turn.
Actually, wait.
What are you doing until something else comes?
I'm back.
Finger gun maneuver.
You missed that. Dear Kane got absolutely ripped up and picked up as finger guns fly across the scene.
Gotta help our new friend. We can't keep
Finger
losing.
gun maneuver.
Natural 20. Pew, 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 pew. He goes, "This is the best you've offered." Another 13 with another hit.
I totally forgot about that when I made that deck saving throw. We're already past it.
Remember that. You learn from experience. Wet, you miss on the 19.
I forgot I have evasion.
Don't forget next time. It would save you a lot of HP.
Yeah,
hit on the
I forgot I had that.
Oh man,
Where
Web's
am I?
putting out damage
Under the
numbers.
dragon?
You're with him. He's holding your ass. You're grappled.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
We're gonna push him 10 feet away because that's 10 feet away from me.
Okay,
And-
but give me
yeah,
the
as a
damage
matter
on
of
the
fact-
30.
No problem. Where else are you gonna run away?
I ran so far away. Look at you in those tiny eyes. Yep, I mean, this is where it all came from. You guys are the heart of it all. If you haven't realized it, realize it now. I don't know how many times I got died. Jesus. And again. And you push it 10 feet. Cute. You did an insane amount of damage. Not really, but combined so far for the first 3 players to have their turn of damage potential, less than 50. Go on. What else, Wet?
We are going to lay down and pretend that we're dead.
You play possum. Interesting. Have any of you guys have any of you guys watched The Wild Robot?
Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
good film, right? Like hands down, they fucking killed that shit. But that was a great
good
film.
one.
Wild robot.
You got to check it out. The Possums. Ah, man, my kid
Pixar?
loves the Possums. No, it's actually on Paramount. It's not on Disney. It's Paramount or something else.
Yeah,
It's one of those.
who made it? I forget.
I don't know. DreamWorks maybe.
Oh yeah, DreamWorks. That's it.
That would make more sense. I think it's DreamWorks because it's they have like a whole strike opener stupid thing nowadays. But yeah. Anyways, great film. If you guys haven't seen it, it's a long film, but God, is it good? You think it's gonna end and it keeps going. You think it's gonna end and it keeps going, and then at the end you're like, yeah, it's a real cheer. Nonetheless, you getting fucked up. Web. Anything else?
No, just yeah. I'm fucked up. I'm laying on the ground. I'm dead.
Pirate buddy seg. Pirate buddy seg. Pirate buddy seg. This thing's fucking sick. You wanted schematics. You wish you could have it, but you know it will absolutely fuck you up.
It's already fucking my computer up.
Seg, history check at advantage.
Oh, okay.
Time for 3D.
Let's see if that helps you, Seg. I think I didn't realize that all you guys had the cover. You guys, check out the dragon because in case that was what was messing you up, that was your frame rate probably plummeting.
Wait, it is going a little bit faster.
My God, folks! My God, we cannot make these rolls up. I want to give you all so much.
I feel like I have to lucky that.
Go for it. Yeah, this is fucked up. This. There's a lot to this poor dragon that is not misunderstood, but you guys are absolutely just poking at the wrong branches. If only someone knew.
Okay. 34.
Yeah, quick.
Uh-oh.
I guess that means secret.
Well, this is an interesting kind of event.
We're all gonna die.
Well, I'll be fine because I can dodge death like 3 times. So.
I mean, we'll all wake up, but just a little more bruised and battered for our egos.
Oh, I mean, like
Take
I
my place.
literally can just evade death like 3 times.
Oh,
I don't think I
like,
even
just
need
not
no
die.
phylactery. I can freeze myself.
So
think the only
like
one that can
because
really die
of
is
because of
me.
my duster that I'm wearing, as a reaction when reduced to 0 HP, I can explode in a swirl of black smoke, teleport up to 30 feet to a space I can see, leave behind a trail of ash and the sound of a single gunshot, and I remain at 1 HP.
Nice. Definitely a good escape method.
Also on top of that, where is it? I also literally have an ability called Cheat Death from the Gunslinger class. Once per short or long rest, when you're reduced to 0 HP and not killed outright, you can drop to 1 HP instead and regain 20 HP.
That'll be real helpful with getting your health back up.
Yeah.
That's
So
like
yeah,
why
I
we
can dodge death quite a couple. I can dodge death a couple times.
I just did the fake version of that. No, I just laid on the floor and was like, "I'm dead. Don't hurt me."
I will say, not saying that a dragon could, but like I said, it's great that I have true sight. So in case he tries to go invisible,
The last thing we need is an invisible dragon.
Especially when there is size, because then I might step on him again.
Number one cause is death.
Isn't it like 34% of Izzes die that way?
Yeah, terrible.
Terrible thing when that happens.
My boots are really high quality.
What do you do, Seg?
Shooter.
I love
Shoot!
it. Jurassic Park. Ah, favorites. I love it so much. My kid just said, I should watch more Jurassic Park, Dad, because we went to go get an icy and they just came out with the new film and they have an icy for it, in case you didn't know, at 7-Eleven. And he was like, Jurassic Park has a new film. I should watch them again before I see it. And I was like, you're the genius. I love it. Marathon time.
You are so smart.
Seg, what do you do?
Dude, that's gonna be like an entire weekend with the amount of movies now.
I'm excited. I love Jurassic
Doesn't matter. The
I'm a
first like
huge
3
dinosaur.
are the only good ones.
I've read them all. I love them all. The map in the first book was just genius. But go on, Seg. What are you doing?
Okay. Hey guys, I don't think we should kill this thing. I think that would be really bad for us, because it's just going to come back 100% the second we kill it. So we should start exploring alternate routes. Maybe we cheat and run away from the time cops. Tempos' kid made these, by the way.
That would go against my character's thing. He would say no.
You're already captured, so they could run.
Even still, his whole personality traits would kind of just screw him in this case, especially since he's relentless. So he's like, I have nothing left to lose.
Try pretending to be dead.
Awesome.
Well, I won't say I told you so, but let's get it then. And then I'm going to call lightning. Fifth level.
It's a lightning dragon, buddy.
But
Oh, and well,
it's on
it's
the
a lightning
necrotic.
dragon, but my lightning's on necrotic. Yeah.
My lightning's on the necrotic. You hear him every time he says that? I should get like a clipping of every time he says that. Like, just be like, I every single time. I just love it. Every time.
Damn,
it's
he
always
like
my lightning's
he
on
like
the
gave
necrotic."
you that ability. He's like so angry about it.
I'm not. I just love how he always says that when everyone else questions him. He's like, dude, my lightning is necrotic. Like, I just say lightning because fuck it, it's lightning.
Yeah, it's just black lightning instead of blue lightning. And
I don't have
then
to say it,
going
it's
to hold-
lightning.
and I'm gonna jump and fly like 30 feet above him and go for the headshot with the EXP
Whoa.
213.
Insta kill attempt, guys. This dude is trying to make history. If he crits this, things can change.
Then lightning.
Are you close? Can I give you a plus?
I mean, he's like 20 feet with you. 15 feet from you.
Yeah. So here, have a +3.
And this is it. Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na.
You can do it.
They do travel. It hurts.
You see Shio get stuck under the dragon. By the way, is you missed last night, and you guys are all about to discover when you go under, you can't get out. So the players kept trying to investigate the area and harvest the dragon, and they would put themselves under the token, and they was like, DM, I'm stuck under the token, I can't get out, I'm stuck. Oh my god,
Lucky.
I don't know. Fuck you. I'm gonna use 2 legendary resistance if you allow it. 2 of mine to stop you, Lucky.
Bro, did you just nat 1 that shit?
2 of mine, and you know exactly what I want.
I
2
know,
of
I
mine.
know. A good deal.
Hey, you must have laser me,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah, the warlord. He will die.
You know, I can't save you from yourself.
You're lucky. If you get another one, if you get another one, it reflects and hits someone else also. I'm just saying it right now. If you get another one, because he's a unique, one of a kind. Fire away.
Pew, pew.
Bro, if you get another nat 1, I'm gonna have to shoot you myself.
Okay, I gotta do it.
I'm just gonna fucking pull my pistol out in that dragon's mouth and just shoot you if you get another fucking nat 1. I swear to God.
You guys all seen the? I mean, I highly doubt it, but I'm sure Iz has Iz. You ever have the? I think it's Bill Cosby cassette tape of Chicken Heart.
No.
You never heard that? I think it's Bill Cosby, but it's like, oh. So here's how it goes. If you guys have never heard it, you hear. I don't know. I'm gonna verify if it's him or not, but look up Chicken Heart. It's an old cassette. I used to have the cassette. I've never heard it anywhere else, but this is before the digital era, and it goes the thump, the thump, the thump. There goes the milkman. The thump, the thump, the thump. There goes the nanny. The thump, thump. And basically, you guys gotta. I'm telling you, look. I'm sure it's on YouTube. Chicken
Oh,
Heart.
like
I
fucking
think it's Bill
nightmare
Cosby.
fuel.
No, it is so. It is like it's supposed to be like a nighttime story. It's so fucking. It's like y'all better put the kids away. If they hear this story, they're gonna say, "Mom, Chicken Heart's gonna get me." Like, I'm telling you, they do it all. It's so good. I'm telling
Hide
you,
your
look that
wife,
shit.
hide your kids.
Like, oh man, chicken. I'll never let that shit. I'm not old, guys, but I have been educated. So look up Chicken Heart on your own time, or I'll find it and I'll give you a link. But nonetheless, that's what happens right now in this moment. And then Seg pulls off a 360. Seg.
360.
Nat 1s and then nat 20s. What the fuck?
I said if you nat 20, something's gonna happen. Now you gotta flip a coin.
I gotta flip a coin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
25? That's all right.
I've got it set up for him. What does he need to do for 1 or 2?
He just flips a coin. Isn't that cute? Who knows what that's from? Isn't that cute? Bullets!
Back in a moment.
No one knows what that's from? Two stupid dogs? Okay, fine. Alright. Every episode ends like, isn't that cute? But it's wrong! And it's the policeman. Anyways. Alright. 1. Seg. You watch as you fire a nat 20. You layer that up right into the back of the head. Breaking through the bones. Going through the muscles. You see the head of this dragon kaplut.
It's a Hydra. No, I'm kidding.
I need everybody to give me an insight check. As you all watch this creature sit there plummeted for a brief 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds and nothing happens.
I think regardless of how this turns out, guys, we should get that thing out of the lava as quick as possible and get the fuck out of here. It's a time night. We're not going to beat it.
What? Doubtfulness. That is shocking.
We could, but it's like, you know, it's killing a cop. You know, we're just going to send more cops after you.
Maybe.
Damn, that nat 20 crazy.
Cute. Yeah, it's not a Hydra, but it's a lot worse.
Worse, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Cuddle
hold
surf
action. I'm gonna hold action to call lightning it the second it gets back up.
Sorry, let me validate my clarification here. You drop it, head gone. The head falls, but the body stands there in a stasis brief moment period.
Cuddle Phoenix.
It almost consumes some of its immediate orifice that has been protruded and provided for it. And then you see new strands. 5 of them. Different hues of color. Slowly begin to extend as baby leans, but something about your bodies prevents you from even moving forward to act out on it. The fear overriding you does not give you a chance to save, but only tells you to run. What do you all actually do?
I get further away.
Is 5 different colored appendages are arriving from the head that successfully shot straight off. It gives off a terrifying vibe of fleeing, but you may defend or stand your ground. Seg, is there anything else you do? You said you wanted to call lightning. It is yet not capable of calling lightning. Now you can, and I'm going to bring it forward for you. Now you may. And when I allow this to happen, I want you to make it very clear that once you do this, you cannot change your fate.
All right, do we piss off the cops,
Dude,
guys?
are we fighting a fucking vision of Tiamat or some shit?
You
Yeah,
fight.
like the Tiamat. Yeah, of course we are.
I was
It's
hoping we
Mega
could just
Ultra
free the
Chicken.
thing and run away. I do not want to fight whatever this is.
It's Mega Ultra Chicken.
It doesn't even move. You fire at it, and it doesn't even look at you.
Well, no, I don't fire at it. I'm with you on this one. Actually, I would rather just
Roll
grab
that.
the thing and run.
Oh,
Instead,
roll that.
I'm gonna
nah, bro.
I'm gonna use my action to line up a shot and throw the ice crystal at it. The thing that just freezes everything instantly the second it touches anything alive.
Okay. And is that an element, or is it just a time freeze? Just to be clear. Verbiage.
It was not clear. We got it from the
Well, that
That-
sucks.
we got it from that like super ancient techie race dungeon. that
And you didn't get a
Kasari brought us to.
receipt? The Ansari? Dang.
Well, yeah, they weren't in the habit
Instructions
of
for
leaving receipts.
nothing. That's true. They don't leave receipts for no one. Yeah, you're fine. You throw it at it. As you do, it flings. Give me a D100, because as you do this, there are seconds happening as the aspect of Tiamat is witnessing its predecessors. And depending on what this comes out to be, depends on how much it glimpses of you all and who is marked in the future. Wow, a 95! It 100% scans the room, gets all your IDs. Good luck in the future.
Oh, well, I'll just die.
Too bad. Not a choice. That you flee and just you try to flee. I mean, I'm gonna fucking hit you if you try to flee, no matter what you do. You can try to think that you can flee, but there's 5 heads. I'm just being real with you. You're in the thick of it.
Into the thick of it.
I was gonna go
Into the
there.
thick
And
of it.
thank you for someone picking up the weight here. Jesus, I can't do it all.
No, I'm just gonna stare him down.
Smart.
I'm just
smart,
gonna
smart,
stare
smart.
down. He's just
Intimidation.
like, hey.
I'm immune to
Intimidation.
fear. I'm immune to
In-
fear anyway, so their
It's
fear
gonna
aura isn't
intimidate. I
affecting
want
me.
an intimidation versus intimidation. It has a almost nat 20.
Oh my
46
god.
would have been high. But let's just see where you get.
The cardboard is being extra cardboardy tonight.
Yeah, it's
They
okay.
want me
You're
to
scared.
update.
It's terrified. I'm terrified. I'm sure everyone else is scared too.
Mega Ultra Chicken.
So should we just retreat?
Well, that all depends if this one goes first next round, or if Shio has a way of getting all of you guys out of here. Seg, you're paralyzed. Shio, what are you doing?
I'm trying to think of how to get our party out of here.
We're running? We just
What's
got
it-
here.
Once again, is
Choose
half the
attack.
party is incapacitated.
Is
Okay.
history check at advantage with triple
Everybody
advantage?
take your cyanide.
I'm actually
Oh.
not paralyzed.
Oh.
That can't be.
I know. I'm just saying it thinks you are.
Oh.
Good job for reading your character sheet. Triple advantage history.
Triple advantage history. You think it'll save me? You're wrong.
You're
Let me
wrong.
just go more.
Oh my god. Jesus. Well, 19 saved you, but let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you know that place you went to with the 2 ancient dragons?
Yeah.
This was there.
Oh.
And now I'm gonna be honest, you didn't miss last night. They found a lot of stuff. And not just like a lot of stuff in items, like a lot of like oh fuck stuff. That you probably would have grasped more of, but they were like they took a good chunk of it. But yeah, they learned a bit. The kobolds dropped some knowledge. No was like fucking he has a war crime book, so he was documenting.
It's weird that you're stalking me. I look over at the other dragon because I thought I left you behind.
They kinda like they're like everyone sees this weird exchange, kind of like a guy like interacting with an order customer, and well,
Look, no
That's what it
means
is.
no.
unfortunately, you don't have a say other than the fact that it was someone else who brought it forward. You look at Seg. But he's showing his powers. You're cool, Seg. Shia, what are you doing now that you have an opportunity? There's fires at your back. There's fires inside. There's the aspect team right in front of you, and is speaking like he's met them before. That cousin, family reunion, who knows?
Okay, so what I want to do is
Is
I'm
never
going-
shared anything that happened, to my understanding, right? You've never talked to them about what happened further
No.
in
Yeah,
detail. Okay, got it.
That's
Cool. Okay,
no.
got it. Shia, go on.
I'm going to use my bonus action for guarded to gain resistance to as much of them as I can. And then I'm going to target Seg and sorry Jebediah, your Kane. Yeah, I'm gonna
Kane.
target Seg and Kane with the scatter spell. So I can't target Kane himself because I don't see him. But I'm gonna cast scatter.
Yeah, neither does the prop aspect yet because he's just on the floor beneath it. And you want to cast scatter on them because you're awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I want to move them further away from the beast.
Do any of you guys not choose to allow this to hit you? Kane wouldn't know what it is, to be fair. Wep wouldn't know what it is. You've never done it.
Kane would just be like, what the hell?
Nobody would know what the fuck's happening, actually. You've never used the spell.
It would be a 25 save, though.
I mean, in respect, if I would say Seg can make an insight check, and Kane, you can make a. Okay, sorry. Seg can make an Arcana at advantage, and Kane can make an insight to see if they can pick up your signature in all the chaos.
Fair enough.
But this is a new one. You've never used this, right? This is a great maneuver.
I don't think
Well-
I've used it before.
This is a great field control. Segi. Sego. Segi.
Working on it.
Don't tell me I'm working on it. Say, I'm on it. It's happening. Make it up. Fluff, 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 fluff. There it is. See, worth the fluff. 21. Boom. Yeah. Without a doubt, you know it's Gio. Coming in hot.
Cool.
You take it.
Yeah, Kane's just fucking retarded, apparently.
Kane says no. Mm-mm. This is wrong. It's too
Kane's
easy.
like, I don't know what the hell is going on.
But say, yeah, you get yeeted out.
Oh, okay.
Then if Kane doesn't willingly do it, he has to make a 25 wisdom save.
Go for it.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw, you said?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I have to do it through D&D Beyond because I don't have a +1 on that thing. 15. Yeah, that's a no.
Okay.
You still somehow find yourself yeeted in safety.
Kane just stands there like, what the fuck just happened?
Don't worry, I got you out of there. We probably should all just go. I feel like we wandered into someone else's story
Kane
and
just
picked a
blink
fight with
steps
some.
away.
But starting fights is what we do.
We didn't start this fight. It did, and that means it thinks it can beat us. Can we beat it?
Oh, I know I could.
27 deck
I don't
save for
think it's
everyone,
worthwhile.
but is as all 5 Tiamats just say fuck all of you.
Deck saves?
As he
Yep.
says that, and his
And
team
Okay.
Iz is
in front
the
of him.
only one that's safe. He's like a dragon that's just like, you
Lucky.
really is. You're like,
Wait,
they look
why
at
is that
you
sick?
and you're recognized as dragon kind. Like, they won't even try to touch you. You feel safe.
See,
Sorry.
she like
A 30. What does that do?
It has to be in Foundry. Where did you roll?
Because I have a +12 dex on my actual
You can
sheet.
add it in. You can add it in Foundry with the
Oh, can I?
situational.
Oh, yeah,
just
that's right.
type in a plus 12. Yeah,
Or
just go ahead and modify it there. Ooh, and that 20 from
1d20
Shio.
plus
12.
12.
if
Nice.
it's the same amount of damage,
Okay,
you guys might not make.
26.
26 fails. Shio, you would have
Okay,
failed.
so
if it wasn't
then
a
I
net.
take half
Web,
damage.
You got it. Web, you fail. Seg, you fail. Diz, you watch all of them fail, but Shio manage and Kane manage. Do you have anything to help any of them?
No.
Okay. Okay. There is no I cans. There is. You are now here. Not that bad. Shio, you take what is that? 30.
I have
36.
resistance to fire right now.
I take
You
36.
think it's fire? It's chromatic, homie. It's all 5 types. It's just you're getting blasted on. There is no special blend. You're just hit chromatic.
I am immune
Are
to
you
4 of
resist-
them.
Well, guess what? You're not resistant to all 5 of them, so you get the burn.
You get
I
the
take half damage because I have evasion. So
Got it. That saved you because you would have died. Where's Wet? I found you. God.
No, you
damn
didn't.
it.
Don't worry about it. I'm good. No, thank you.
God damn. Web is like, guys, we be burnt. All right, Shio. Is there anything else you do?
I'm going to move.
You limp. Go ahead. You don't have to. Oh no, you're good. You're at 130. Sorry, guys. He's like the only
tanky
one
guy.
above 100. Yeah. Jesus, holy cow! You guys are. Be-doo. Pokemon battle. Elite Force kicking your ass.
I think that's all I can do. I think I've used all of my moves.
Uh-oh. PP gone. PP gone. Reroll. Ooh, an 11 opening up for the aspect of Tiamat. Shio getting ahead. Seg getting ahead. Kane getting ahead. Is and Web.
Oh no!
Is Nat 20 leading the pack?
That's the second Nat 24 initiative.
You're on it. You're on it. Your health isn't hot, but you survived what you could have died by. Wait, did I damage you on accident?
No, you did
good?
like 100 points in a net resistance. So.
Yeah, you
Okay.
damaged me on
Oh,
accident.
that was all you needed. Yeah, geez, the 100. No, I didn't. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, go
I
ahead.
don't know.
Yeah, you did. I'm not even fucking with you.
How did I damage you on accident? Oh, full damage. I'm supposed to give you half. No, I'm not.
No, you're supposed to
You
give me
took chromatic.
none.
Why?
I'm two Malevistus.
Because what the fuck did you lie about right now? Oh,
What
wait,
the
Tumula
fuck?
Vistas. Hold on, you mumbled. My bad. I scrolled up and I figured out your error. Once per short rest of
My
direction,
oh
you
my
can shake
god.
damage when you indulge summon. It's what gives you. Whoa.
So
If you take damage,
everyone
you
wants
gain
to
level
run
of player
away.
damage is 0 damage. Okay, so you're incapacitated, but you have your health back. Cool. So you're
Yeah.
Shiva.
Look,
I'm
I'm gonna be honest.
crashing out.
I think
but
we
I'm
should run
okay.
the fuck away.
100%. Who's ready to go? Come to me.
Wep is last.
Because the only way I could
Come
have
pick me up. I'm an ice
the only
cube.
way I could have survived this was if I was Jebediah. I mean, I would have probably blasted this guy for like 200 damage.
Someone pick me up. I'm an ice cube.
Kane doesn't quite have the damage output for this.
Is,
don't
what are
think
you doing? Is, what are you doing? Is, what are you doing? Is,
Oh,
is,
I've got
is
to run
that
away.
the dragon then? It,
Alright. I'm gonna cast it on the tree in front of me. Okay, fine, we'll go. And I calmly step through the portal.
where do you go?
I'm heading back to the ship. Which
How
I
long
guess
does it
is
last?
normal.
1 minute or 6
It
seconds?
lasts a round.
1 round.
6 seconds. Okay. You guys all see
Everyone
a
else
portal
is on their
appear.
own. Good luck.
Okay. With that, we come to Kane. What? Oh, Krita.
Sorry, what?
It's your turn. A portal appears. Is gone. He went through the tree.
We did say we were running away, right?
Using the portal would just take a movement, right? Using the portal would just take movement, correct?
Correct. Yep. The only
Cool,
person who technically couldn't XCOM out is Wet.
I'd like
That's
to
right, I'll
use
go then.
finger guns as I go through the portal.
Okay.
And allow. Hang on, what does it say? I think it lets me cast fucking first level and cantrips through it. I think. Let me see. This one's interesting because when you hit a target with finger guns, yeah, because this one is a whole new thing, so I haven't learned much about this thing.
Good.
Okay, so it deals 2d6 force damage.
Okay, go for
So,
it. Right. You got attack.
I have a +9 to hit, so. Does that hit?
24 hits.
Okay, and then 2d6 force damage. And does it say anything else, though? Can use spellcasting ability instead of dexterity for the attack rolls of this weapon. Does not add your ability modifier to the damage. Okay. So just straight up 2d6. And as I send that bolt, I just walk through the portal.
You got it. Pew, 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 pew.
Just to add insult to injury.
What kind of damage was it?
It was 4.
No, what kind?
Oh, force.
Okay, that is cute. You vanish. Seg. So far, 2 are out. You, Shio, and Wep remain.
Let's dash, pick up Wet, and get to the portal. I don't see Wet though.
Oh, he's over here.
Behind you all. I don't know if you have enough movement to make it.
Well, I dashed. So is 150 not enough movement?
Is it not enough? Are
I-
you not entertained? If I wanted to be a dick, you were 50 feet up that I did not set you up because you chose to. In doing so, at 150 feet, it'd be 175 feet taxing, which would not be enough, but because I'm generous, I will
Well.
allow it.
Actually, you
Well,
didn't prove the Pythagorean theorem.
Well, I mean, I am on the floor because that's where Shio's puts me.
Oh, I guess Shio pulled. No, is that Shio? Where did you place them?
I
One
would
was
have
in the air, one was on the floor.
I would have moved Seg closer to the ground because he was still within biting range, and just having him close enough to hear is best. So probably like 20 feet down.
Okay. Still within range. I'll allow it.
And all you need to do is get Wep's icicle near the portal, and I can help out
Ooh, Wep,
getting him
how
in.
much does she weigh? And then 100 and something chunk of ice. Seg, how do you lift?
How thick is the
Yeah.
ice? Do I not
plus
just turn
6. Yeah, you
frozen?
should be good. Nah, Seg just scoops your ass up. He's just like, I got you, bro.
I know
I-
he's jacked, but
I
do
pump,
I
yeah.
get
Nah,
ice?
you're a weak ass bitch. Nah, Seg is like twice everything you are. Like, for real. It's weird
If
how
I
you're the
did
first
that,
edition. It
would
makes
they
sense
be
that you're
able?
the first edition.
Would they be able to harvest ice off of me?
Yeah, they're gonna get demonized, just like they get oil from Shio.
Hell yeah, I'm putting that in some whiskey and I'm taking a sip right now. That
Oh,
fucking
God.
hurt.
Damn, we're going in. We going in. Mini game time. All right, so tomorrow you got a mini game. I hope you're available. Otherwise, Shio, I assume you run through, or you totally want to hang out and just be like, "Yo, team, teach me some things."
It doesn't seem very much in the mood to teach or be kind to me. It attacked me like 3 times, and I haven't attacked it once. I'm just gonna be like,
Look,
Nah.
it doesn't recognize bitches. Okay.
Look, how much health you got?
3 times. It's Tiamat. What did I do wrong?
How much health
Doesn't
you got?
exist.
You got what, 100 and something health left? Yeah, I got 12.
bye. That's low for Shio. He rarely ever gets that much damage.
I mean, ask the rest of your team how they're doing, Shio. You've been selfish.
Quit being selfish, God.
I'm built for this campaign.
I mean,
Is
then
where you at?
again, I quite literally just flipped off Tiamat as I walked through the portal and blasted a fucking force blast at it.
What's your
Just said,
HP?
Fuck you.
My HP is like 13-ish?
Seg, what's yours?
12.
12, okay.
What's mine? My AC?
No, HP.
20. Oh, HP. It's 74 right now, but it's 47.
Segs is at
Usually
47
it's
right
less
now.
than-
Where are you at? Oh, you're frozen.
Me
You're
and
at,
Iz are at the same level of
78,
HP.
And
Yeah,
she
I'm
was
an
at
ice
100.
cube, and I'm like 76.
That's a
But
lot
on the
out,
bright
damn.
side, they hit us so hard and so fast that like the spell economy is still pretty good.
It
Well,
was.
bad, not
in
bad.
my defense, I can use risk die to regenerate my spell slots, and I still have 45 of those risk die still left to use.
Well, can you regenerate mine, or else shut up?
Otherwise, you all flee, right, Shio?
Yeah, she was just not in the mood to talk to something made from Tiamat. Those
Yeah,
things
no
never
thanks.
want to talk.
I thought she was a pretty swell gal.
Never. Let me bring you back to this.
Fucking Kane just
Hello,
Kane comes out of the
Archie.
portal and
I
just face
feel
plants.
as if your heart levels have elevated in a way that you all need serious rest. What happened on that planet? Wait, we have incoming communications. Catch my time. You will be found and caught, captured, and judged. I know your signatures are broken. I see who you are. I will not forget.
Is
Yeah,
End
you
of recording message.
Kane comes through the portal and just face plants on the ground.
Who gave you this number?
I believe it is because they followed your signal in which you had portaled through.
Can you make a box, like, immediately for that thing?
Ah, you yell at me for putting things in the box. Now you want me to make a box. I don't know where I stand on putting things on the shelf.
No, I'm just
Ugh.
saying we don't lose the boxes or leave them in weird-ass abandoned temples.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna sit there and guard them for all of eternity. Yeah, you know, stupid boxes.
That's why you hire someone to do it. The boxes are always
Yeah.
left unguarded.
Let's just put
I
all the boxes into another
will.
box.
I will pause the session here and let you all know this. You all gain a HP dice of HP to your health pool permanently. So you may roll that now, if you wish.
Including our con?
Yes.
Wait, what did you say? Sorry.
You gain a HP die plus your con of maximum HP permanently boosted. You technically defeated the first of the metallic dragon, in which still rewarded 120,000 experience, which would be equivalent to that of a level of animosity against your banes and boons.
So
Now,
permanent. So I roll a hit point die to increase my thing permanently. You
yep,
said.
yep.
Okay.
So Seg goes
I
up
don't
by
even.
6.
I don't even honestly know what my hit point die is. It's a D8, I think.
If you hit short rest and try to use hit die, it'll tell you.
Okay. Oh yeah, there you go. 1d8 plus 2.
I have a D8 too. So
Web gets 4.
9.
were you just surprised at how squishy we are?
No, but you survived.
It's why we run all the time.
I mean, we could have fought a little harder. I mean, but everyone wanted to run away. I got one round.
So I gain I go up to 152 HP.
Reaper is. I think Shield's the only one left.
It's not rolling for me.
7. 3 and
It's
7
my
is what I saw.
party and I cry.
Oh, it's not showing up. Did I roll a 7?
You rolled a 3 and a 7. 3 was first 20 seconds ago.
All right, so 3 plus 1 is 4.
Nice.
So
Chio
1
is 8.
How do I update that on?
Oh, on the top left-hand side, you should have like a little gear icon in your sheet. Then you should be able to edit it.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Maximum override. So.
And just add the +9.
Oh, so 52
Easy
maximum override. I was at 12 HP. Does that increase by 2, or do I still stay at 12?
What do you mean?
Because I was at 12 HP out of the maximum. Does that also bump up by 9? You know,
No, just the initial max.
just the actual max. Okay.
Yeah, your actual max.
Okay. So then I'm at 12 out of 152 now.
Got it. Yeah, you don't heal for the difference. You just gain the permanent. Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I
So
So
you get what I was talking about. Okay.
yeah,
275.
as you guys boost up, on top of that, you guys can all roll a D100 in the Discord. Not here, in the Discord. I will reward them tomorrow. And we'll see what we achieve. You guys get so now that we're so high level, when you guys
So
you
how
guys
do I
defeated
roll
half of it. You would just type in !R space D100. And if you wanted to roll multiple die, it would
in
be
the general chat?
D. And no, in the group general chat's fine. Like the Scrish Haven, like the team chat.
Exclamation-
What we need is a wizard
Exclamation
to cast
what?
contingency on us.
Yeah, for real.
You need someone to cast what?
Contingency.
Yeah, that way if we go down, we get teleported down. That way we
So
can
wait, how do
actually.
I roll again?
We should get that spell.
Yeah.
One sec. What is your user? Oh, yeah, there we go. Found it. That should work, in my understanding.
Okay. I see.
If you put a number in front of it, that's how many of them you roll. But in this case, it's only one, so it doesn't matter. If I'm wrong, then someone can correct me. But I think
So I just do that. Oh, yeah, there we go.
damn. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, it looks like no one's going to share an item, but some of you guys are in the same pool. Very interesting. 3 of you in the same pool. 2 of you guys are separate. 3 of you guys are separate. Or 3 groups. 3 in the same. Interesting. We will see where it gets us. Alrighty. We're going to wrap up the session here. I hope you guys had a blast. And we're making progress. You guys see that there's things out there that are much scarier, right? Like, you're not the big bad. There's very, very developed things out there. You're just developing. You could be strong. You will be strong, but you are not the only law that floats around. And you can stop them. You can squash them. But you got to do that first. And then I'll have Robert produce like an upgrade menu. I do owe you the fullest of the cobalt still. I got distracted with the other stuff, but it's all there. As you saw some of them. But nonetheless, if there's anything missing, I know we discussed a lot of items. We're gonna fine tune yours. Shio sent me your homework, but I don't know why Shio sent me your homework. I'm kind of disappointed in that. So you better fucking pull up your fucking pants and get some writing to me on what you want, because Shio sounds great. But Wep doesn't think like Shio is, so I'm not going to give Wep what Shio wants.
All right,
so
I'm feeling a little gaslit, but okay.
No,
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
just
the
saying.
Raven was just me, and that the Dalich was Wep and Seg.
Oh, I don't know exactly. I'll get the full story, but there's some details that I'm not sure whose ideas were fully whose, and I want to understand the full of who wants what. So Wep, reach out to me on the item ideas and the concept of the boon.
I
For
will
this
do that,
menagerie.
but I think you're hearing whatever you want to hear, all right? Just for the record.
Well, no, Shio sent me a whole, this is what Wep said, breakdown. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, he gave me an idea, and I just built off that.
Oh, okay. So there was teamwork. See, collaboration. There was less collaboration words used, but otherwise, I want to hear what you want more. In that, I'll send you what he sent. I'll send you what I made off of that, and then we'll discuss what you want out of it. So far, we did load up your worm, your absorber, and your Kilmari, but I do want you to be able to use it in a more utility state. So we'll discuss what feels right to you.
I definitely dig that.
As for Shio, your request is in pending review of further clarifications. There are rule-breaking gray areas that we do have to make sure we either plug, block, or understand and respect. Otherwise, I'm not against it. But it could be cheesy. So if you want to be cheesy, there has to be like a cheesy limit.
Yeah,
So,
I get that. I try to not be cheesy with my character. I know what he's capable of.
I get sometimes, we're just
Some
we're just at a
Achilles
loss.
type shit.
Yeah, we're gonna be real cheesy, but if you're gonna be real cheesy, I'll give you a couple times, but you better choose them wisely. So we'll leave it at that. Iz is gonna talk to me. We're gonna talk. And Seg, I'm not against it. I kind of want it to be enforced in a way that we can monitor it. So maybe let's talk about how or what you think would feel right for you, Seg. That's something you can see or visualize that gives you a sense of actual support when you have it and when you don't, based off of where you are and traveling.
Yeah, I got it for sure.
You know what I mean? And then maybe a spread, like when you're somewhere, we can give you like a plus modifier or a negative modifier based on your performance in the area. And they're like, oh, this is the god, or this is the whatever the fuck you want to be called,
Ooh, I love it. Yeah.
So that kind of, like a hype. We'll see. But yeah, and then soon in the future, Jebediah will earn his own. Jebediah, I will also give you a modified stat information based off of your new moss growth. And
Okay,
I think that covers everyone. Did I miss anything?
Well,
Nope.
this is like a
No,
this is like
I don't
a
believe so.
quick
Seg said,
upkeep thing
kidding.
that-
Go ahead.
that Shio and I have talked about during off times every once in a while. If we're going to take a long rest soon, which I imagine we will, given how hurt we are, would you mind using your crown to teach me
Yeah,
how
I
my gun
could-
works?
Oh, are we doing a
Yeah.
long rest?
Well, soon, probably. We're all
Not
hurting
immediately,
pretty
because
bad.
you just took one. So
Yeah.
you got to wait a while and
Ah,
hope nothing
okay.
happens. But in the future, yes, your next future point, you are stating with Shio that you wish to use the crown.
Oh yeah,
Gotcha,
well,
gotcha.
preferably
That's
right
so
now.
crazy how he's like, I hope nothing happens, but he says it in a way that's a fucking threat.
You immediately will receive tomorrow the information about the gun.
Yay! I mean, yeah,
Um,
I'll reach out tomorrow about that mini game and about the.
Yeah, just understand that what that gun has been doing is probably worse than what you understand. Just saying.
I'm just glad he didn't blast one of us.
I mean, yeah, right? Like, it's happened, and it just got inverted with a Lucky or whatever the fuck after Silvery Barbs or whoever stepped in. But here we are. You guys keep tossing things into the battlefields and changing the future and the universe and yourselves and the threats ahead of you. And while you're doing that, you are creating a new race and a new lineage of future things to come. We are chasing after our own kin and the blood in which we didn't know we had, and here we are chasing their ideas that are facing us for breaking the time in which we have been breaking all. Now we find ourselves in a new mist of issues and new threats potentially. You find dragons patrolling where spaces should be, well, I guess, powerful. You're in the battlefields where only the strong survive. The weak don't exist, and those special enough adapt. You decide what you are, special, strong, or weak. But you do fall into one of those categories, and the rest of the group holds you together. So where will you take it? As you understand that what's out there is always a threat. You want to walk right through it, you better grow a little. You've been a little easy on the upgrades. You've been a little easy on the self-care. You've been accepting the great items and boons, but you haven't been honing anything. You haven't been learning anything. There's no strategy amongst your team. This space is wild, and they're wild, and the strong survive because they've seen it all. You better get real creative. Shit's about to get real hard. Battles are about to get real mean, and you're about to realize that they could do things that you've never thought of until you see it happen to you, and it works. You have been warned, because there is no more holding back.
Kills.
Good luck. And we will see next week what you all come up with. You guys did a total of less than 56 points of actual damage. Good job. And you got out alive after taking more than 372 points of damage across the entire party. With that, I mean, way more, but I mean, in general, flat across every roll. Good job.
I mean,
Anything
cool.
else? Any concerns?
Oh, so